also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 in monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
NextGen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. You know NextGen for their incredible air conditioning and heating services, but did you know they do plumbing too? Call NextGen right now for any plumbing issues, large or small, whether it's a leaking foundation, backed up drains, sewage problems, or you're looking for better water for you and your family. NextGen has the expertise and solutions for you. Unclog that stubborn drain for just $88, plus get peace of mind with their 30-day drain clearing guarantee. Their expert technicians will work to clear even the toughest clogs, plus they can check your pipes for any other signs of damage. From slab leak repairs to clogged drains to water filtration and everything in between. Trust NextGen for expert plumbing services and high-quality work. Open 7 days a week. Financing options available. Call 833-3-NEXTGen. That's 833-3-NEXGEN or nextgenairandplumbing.com. $88 drain cleaning and 30-day guarantee requires accessible cleanout and camera inspection. NextGen is here for you today and for years to come. CSLB number 1011173.
The most followed sports radio station in America.
710 ESPN.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
It is Travis Rogers. It is DeMarco Farr. Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Mornings 9 to noon right here on 710. And here we go. It is time for the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater first pitch. First pitch. As Greg Bergman joins the fellas to talk all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. Nothing else. Hear first pitch every weekday morning from 9 a.m. till 9:30 as we bring you all that baseball talk you love. First thing in your day. Live from LA Live on 710 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app. And watch it on YouTube Live at ESPN Los Angeles. The Travis and DeMarco Show and First Pitch with Craig Bergman, made possible by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Right now.
There we go.
A bit of bad news in the wrestling world for you. We just found out a few minutes ago.
Is it true?
It looks like it.
I looked it up too. Yeah, it looks true.
Is it true?
It looks
Okay.
like it.
Well, I don't believe anything I read.
Hulk Hogan dead at the age of 71 years old.
Dang, man, that's what a freaking end.
That was my childhood kind of hero.
Me too. At one point was the most important person on the planet. Like, he had more Make-A-Wish offers or requests than anybody living. You know what I mean? He was that guy. So we played this game on this show a lot. If you just came in on Hogan now, like if you're a kid and you just realized who he is now, you would not believe the impact from 30, 40 years ago. The dude was the man. I told, what was his name? Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, interviewing him. He's sitting right where you are. And I told him when I was 10 or 11 years old, when you were fighting Hulk Hogan, if Hulk would have told me, come in here and help me, hit this dude over the head with a chair, I would have.
Right.
I would have choked you for Hulk Hogan. And then to see how that just kept spiraling down. It's just, what a sad ending.
Yeah, was that around you? Were you were that hit you at all?
My
Hulk Hogan?
only, I know who he is.
Sure, but the wrestling world never hit you.
No. And I was telling DeMarco earlier when we were talking about it, I thought Thunderlips was a real person. I thought Thunderlips from Rocky III was like a famous wrestler.
To all my love slaves out there, Thunderlips is here in the flesh, baby. The ultimate male versus the ultimate meatball.
Yeah, so that was my introduction to Hulk Hogan. I've never really watched wrestling, so I was aware of. You couldn't not be aware of Hulk Hogan, but I didn't know him prior to Thunderlips. And then after that, I'm like, oh, that's. And I thought he was an actor, which I guess kind of he was. But he was a performer, I guess is a better word for it. But yeah, I never really got the wrestling thing.
So he was a huge part of my childhood. I was a big wrestling fan until I found out it was fake, and then I decided I don't like it anymore.
Scripted.
But, yeah, scripted. Sorry.
Thank you.
When it was scripted. I know people that like wrestling get really mad when I say that.
I'm just saving you from other wrestlers. Yes.
When I found out it was scripted, I stopped watching and said, why did I watch? But Hulk Hogan was huge to me. I watched all the WrestleManias when he would go back and forth and then drop the leg on people.
Oh, yeah.
It was just amazing. I was fully invested in that world for a long time.
The funniest thing to me in
what
the world.
What was the movie that he was in? He was in a double teamed, I think.
No Holds Barred.
No Holds Barred.
Was that a Stallone movie?
No, it was a Hogan movie.
It was a Hogan movie. I watched it over and over and over again as a child. Oh, yeah. I loved
Zeus.
it.
That was my dude. Tiny Lister. Big Zeus.
As the guy that knows nothing about wrestling, is he the most famous wrestler ever?
Yes.
Or is that Andre the Giant? Or
regardless of his
Ric
politics
Flair?
Or how he spiraled or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm upset. I told you. It's a sad day for me every time he did something wrong. But he is on your Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
He is the most important wrestler in the history of the business.
More so than Andre the Giant?
Oh, yeah. Andre was a walking attraction.
Yeah.
Because he was so huge.
Yes. Hogan changed the business forever. Yeah, it became a global phenomenon around him.
For me, it was Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior, and then the Rockers.
You lose me with the Warrior. I can't stand you Warrior fans.
He was awesome. He would come in screaming, running around, be all crazy. He was great.
And couldn't work a match more than 4 minutes.
No. That's why he didn't win anything.
You're down on his skills, DeMarco?
I'm just saying. Yeah. Every match is the same. Run in, shake the ropes, run around, clothesline, gorilla press. Stupid finish. Here we go again. And the kids just love it.
Did you like the Rockers?
I love the Rockers.
They never won. They never, ever won, but they were great.
What about The Rock? Is he not the most famous wrestler
He's on your
ever?
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. I stopped watching way before The Rock.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Oh, you missed some fun. He and Stone Cold were made for each other. They were
Stone
perfect.
Cold's another one?
They were perfect.
John Cena's another one?
So he's off my list. Flair would be up there, Stone Cold, Rock, and Hogan.
I see there's still, John Cena's still wrestling.
He's still the guy. Yeah, and he's on one hell of a heel run right now.
Yeah, he went heel.
He's on one hell of a heel. He's doing the right thing. The right thing to do in wrestling is to go out losing.
Oh, why?
Because that's the best. You go out getting pinned. So I think that's
you want to go out getting pinned.
Yes, you want to go out on your back staring at the lights, and then you get the sympathy. Even if you're the bad guy, if this is your last match and you lose, and say it goes 60 minutes, then they will love you at the end. You have to lose to go out.
60 minutes.
It's an hour.
Hey, 60 minutes.
An hour? They wrestle for an hour?
Oh my God, yes. That's Flair's calling card. Flair would go night to night. Would drink out the bar, and next day go 60 minutes, travel 300 miles, and do it again. That's why Flair is Flair.
My image of Hulk Hogan is when he's ripping his shirt off.
Yeah.
It was always there's rips in it, so it's easy for him to get to.
When he pulls it completely out.
That was awesome. Me too.
Yeah,
like Thunderlips tearing the shirt, and then he showed up one time with a black beard.
Yes.
So I think I read
Hollywood Hogan.
Hollywood Hogan. He went to like the NWO or something like that.
Yes. He changed wrestling again. When he turned heel, I could care less what everybody says. When Hulk Hogan turned heel, people were crying. When he turned into a bad guy, when he dropped the leg on Savage.
Yeah, I did not like it. When he went, I was like, "What are we doing here? You're Hulk Hogan. Why are you not in your orange?"
Right. He was. He walked out, and then he became a bad guy, and it was a trip. And then he ripped the fans. I hate all of you. Like everything he used to tell us, he said, "I hate all of you. You all stay." Right.
Hey, brother.
Right.
I remember.
Rest in peace.
I read something where he was supposed to be the guy behind the George Foreman grill. But he said, "Nah."
Okay,
I've heard that story.
Okay, another lie.
Is that not true?
This is part of the spiral. So he said that he was Elvis's favorite wrestler. Okay, Elvis was dead
before maybe when he was coming out the womb.
Then he tried to say that Metallica wanted to recruit him to play bass in the band.
Hey, look, he says it.
I'm going to take a flight. I'm assuming that wasn't true either.
Probably the same interview.
By the way,
behind the
kind of like to see Hulk Hogan on stage with Lars and James Hetfield doing his thing. Like that would be pretty amazing.
He
to
can
watch.
play bass, but no. And then part of that was he said the Foreman grill was supposed to be him.
Okay,
which might be true because you could see him selling that too and making a cajillion dollars. Yeah, you could.
Non sequitur here. Have you guys ever seen the comedian do? And I wish I could give the guy credit. I just can't pull his name off the top of my head. There's a comedian that does like a 5-minute bit on the Foreman grill. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Really?
No.
About how it's just put it on an angle. Like the whole thing was just put it on an angle.
Oh yeah,
just put it on an angle. It's just amazing.
What was the worst thing about those grills?
The cleaning.
The cleaning.
The cleaning. 100%
How did you
the
clean
cleaning.
yours?
Oh God, it took forever. You're using paper towels. You're using different sponges. You're trying to get in there. It's all like the tray was stuck with all
You
this
can't put it
fat.
under the faucet, right?
Right. Well, it didn't come apart, right?
Right. You couldn't put it under the faucet.
Yeah.
So you had
You're like getting in there. It was so.
Right.
What was
Travis,
that?
it was Lachlan Patterson.
Lachlan
That's who
Patterson
came up
is
with
the comedian.
Correct.
Yeah, I would highly recommend
Lachlan Patterson.
Lachlan
Okay.
Patterson
Yes.
on the George Foreman grill.
Don't
is
throw away that
5
toothbrush.
minutes you
I'll
will
use
not
it.
regret.
Right?
Jeez, it took so long.
I'll use that
and there was
toothbrush.
there was stuff on it always.
Yes,
there was
I know.
stuff stuck no matter what you did.
It
too.
did. It knocked out the fat. It
As
was just
someone
how-
did, one of the few citizens of the earth that did not own a Foreman grill.
Oh, yeah, had to.
Why not just use the stovetop?
Because if you put
Because
it
it's on an angle,
the fat
right?
will-
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
And it was
Yeah.
easy. You can throw the burgers in there and close it and go take a shower.
But was it complicated? Oh, okay. You can walk away from
You
it.
can walk away from it. Yeah.
okay.
The best thing about the Foreman grill is I don't think you
Red
watched
light,
it.
green light.
No, The Office.
Yes.
The
Oh,
Office and
no.
Michael-
Where he puts his foot in the
when
Foreman
Michael
grill
Scott puts
because he
his
likes the
foot-
smell of fresh crackling bacon in the morning. Yeah. No, I know The Office. I know The Office.
Wow.
I didn't know which one you would watch and which one you didn't
So
watch.
Hulk Hogan dead at the age of
Rest in peace.
71.
Rest in
Yes.
peace.
To the Hulkster. Today is your last chance to win tickets to be a part of Saturday night's Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party at HPC. Listen for the lie of the day, and you'll have a chance to join them this Saturday night. Tune in to Mason and Ireland, noon to 3 on LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. Dodgers finally won a game, Greg.
They won a series.
Baby. They won a series.
They won
Hot.
2 of the last 3 series. Hot.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. They've won 2 of the last 3 series. Another way to look at it is they've won 4 of their last 16 games.
Trying to make positive here, Trav.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 of the last 3 series.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're right.
Yes.
Like we said many times on this show, 2 things can be true at the same time. They've won 2 of their
Yes.
last 3 series, and they have won 4 of their last 16
And
games.
you're a soothsayer. Old boy shoved
He
last night.
sure did,
Yes,
boy.
he did.
He was great.
Way to
He
go.
was fantastic.
Yes, good. Now do it again.
And this is why
Yeah.
you get $100 million. This
Yeah.
is why every time he goes, ooh, my arm, my toe, my
Uh-huh.
hip, my ankle, my this, my that, you go, all right, dude. Go sit down, get healthy, and you wait for him to come back because when he comes back, he
can do this.
awesome. He was
I have 3
terrific, and they
words.
nearly tricked it off.
Suck it up. Then.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was great yesterday.
He
Full
was
stop.
he was fantastic, and that's why we talk about what you're saying with the $100 million. But also that when he pitched, I think we talked about the other day. When he pitches, he is an elite pitcher.
One of the best.
He is at the top of the league.
One of the best.
when he's healthy.
Just
And he
doesn't
showed it.
play.
He just doesn't play.
Yeah.
He has a chip in his pinky nail or whatever it happens to be that's not going to get him to play. But when he's out there, he
Don't
is
you guys
legit.
get frustrated? Like you can't
Of
figure out
course.
your body by now?
Oh,
How
yeah.
to stay on the field by now?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
why
Part of
this
your
is why it's so
job is
frustrating.
figuring out how to stay on the field. You know what I mean?
I think when you football players will play through anything.
Or any sport.
A
I'm
lot-
paying you to pitch.
A lot of basketball players try
Yeah.
to play through a lot of things. Baseball players do try to play through it, but they also are all like, if one thing is a little bit off, they're out.
You're right.
IL.
You can't
You're
figure
right.
it out by now.
No. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah, I share
There's
that
almost
frustration.
no
Look,
excuse.
here's the deal. In his last 3 starts, since he's come back after a lengthy stay on the IL, he went 5 innings and gave up 2 hits.
Yep.
The next start, he went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits. Yesterday, he went 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, and struck out 12 guys.
That's the most for the Dodgers this season.
He
by the way.
is terrific.
What
but
was the first stat you gave me?
the last 3 starts?
Yeah. Okay, so when did he pitch before the
I'm
first
glad
start?
you asked.
There you go.
Because
Okay.
that's where I was headed next.
It's like you two worked together for a little while.
So he's pitched on July 9th, 5 innings, 2 hits. Pitched really well. He pitched on July 18th, 6 innings, 4
That's
hits.
9 days,
Pitched
right?
really well. Pitched on July 23rd yesterday, 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 12 strikeouts. Pitched great. Time he pitched prior to that, DeMarco, was April 27th.
The beginning of the season.
And this is year what for him?
Here in L.A.?
Yeah.
Year 2.
You haven't figured it out by now?
Well,
you
and it's
might
not
be
just
the most
year 2.
fragile dude I've ever seen in my life.
He didn't figure it out in Tampa Bay.
Or Pittsburgh.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yes. Or
Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, or Pittsburgh. I forgot about Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That's
or
where
do
he
you
started.
just succumb to every little owie that happens to you? And I get it. It affects you more because you have to be so fine.
I'm with you.
Really?
Regardless of why he's not pitching, he's not pitching.
Right.
But he's this is why. Tell me that and again, Minnesota is kind of like just right smack in the middle of the pack in Major League Baseball. They're okay. They're not great. They're not terrible.
They were hot coming into this.
They're fine. They're a middle of the road
Sure.
Major League Baseball team.
Yeah.
So the teams you're going to play in the playoffs will likely be a little bit better than this, but nothing crazy. He went through them like they weren't there. And this is what's so exciting about him is like, okay, I'm going to get Tyler Glasnow, to use round numbers. I'm going to get 100 innings out of him this year. I don't need him in April, May, June, barely need him in July. But if I can get what we've seen in September and October, you tell me that guy going out in a game 6 or 7 with the season hanging on the line, you're loving it.
Of course. I
You're
just hope
loving
he's
it.
there. Yeah.
But this is what makes me so excited and so positive about the Dodgers moving forward, because you have guys like this. When they're healthy, you have 4 of those guys. Blake Snell, when he comes back, as long as he's healthy, which it seems like he is, you have Blake Snell, Glasnow, Yamamoto, and Shohei Otani. You have 4 number 1 starters coming back to all be healthy, and Otani is going to get up to 5-6 innings this season. So you have 4 guys that can go 6, and 3 of them that can go 7. So you don't have to rely so much on your bullpen. To be in the playoff series with those 4 guys makes me feel better about the pitching staff and the bullpen.
It is.
It sounds like you're preaching religion.
Yeah, you're right, Greg.
Heaven's coming.
You're right.
Forget the now.
But there's an element of all 4 of those guys you just mentioned. Maybe Yamamoto you could take off of the list. Maybe. I'm not saying for sure. But Otani, Snell, Glasnow, all, if they went back down again, nobody would be surprised.
Nobody would be surprised.
Nobody would be surprised. It would be like, they go down a lot. That's that's it. Yamamoto.
But they got to fix the
pretty
baseball
solid
stuff.
Yeah.
They do. They have to fix the nuts and bolts. I agree with Clinton, too. You've got arms. You've got guys. The cavalry is coming. The math is going to math, right, for the Dodgers.
Likely.
But you've got to play better baseball.
No,
period.
they do.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back into position eventually.
Yes,
So,
eventually, yes.
One guy in particular, and it doesn't look like he's going to figure it out, at least not on Friday.
No.
Let's get into that coming up next.
And first pitch is brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. Here we go, Trav.
Nice and
We got to
cool.
do this daily.
It's Sunshine squeeze today.
Sunshine
Okay, who's
squeeze.
counting?
Lemon.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's good sound.
You either got thirsty or went to the bathroom. One or the other.
Take it to the bathroom.
One or the
Enjoy
other.
it. 2
That's
for
fine.
1. It's
Yep.
all coming up next. Trav and DeMarco. Greg's here too. 710 ESPN.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. More of first pitch next on 710.
Bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going, and going, and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710? The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GEAR-0021291, 001289, 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPNLA.com and click the contest button.
Introducing Golden Hour, our new mango dragon fruit sparkling spring water. Arrowhead, straight from the West.
On the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
We're already breaking down the WBC roster, but it's next year.
Yeah, next year.
So we still got a year to go on that one.
Pitching, we got him, right? Skeens, Scooble.
I mean, okay, hold
Pitching,
on.
we got him, right?
Japan's going to have Yamamoto, Otani,
I know.
Sasaki.
Pitching, okay,
The
even
Dodgers,
though we got
basically.
him. What about in the field?
I don't think we got him anywhere. We're as good as anybody, but we're not a lot better than anybody either.
No,
like it's every.
Okay.
Baseball is one of the few sports that I think there are. If you're doing a worldwide tournament like the WBC,
yeah,
right, there are 7 or 8 countries that if they won, you wouldn't be surprised.
No,
right.
You got the U.S., you got
Dominican.
Japan, you got Korea, you got the DR, you got Cuba, you got Puerto Rico, you got Venezuela. That's
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Netherlands to the Curacao.
Yes, there's not. You got 9 teams. If they won,
do
you'd be
it.
like, yeah, okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We got him behind the plate, though.
I don't know. Salvador Perez is a pretty good player.
Salvador Perez is one of the best catchers ever.
Who's the big fat guy in Toronto? Alejandro Kirk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Kirk is
He's
great.
terrific too. Now the good news is that it's not us against everybody else. Like, you know,
The
the
you gotta
Japanese
go back.
guys
You're
can't
right,
use
right.
Puerto Rico guys.
Right.
Like you got to pick your spot.
Right.
Unless
Just
you're in Japan, you can use
But
Lars
if we
Newbar.
did, if we did go
which
us,
they will use.
if we did go us against the world, how do you think we'd do?
We'd lose.
We
Because there's just too many good
lose.
players. There's just too many good players.
We lost the WBC just 2 years ago.
Okay. But think about who was on that team. Right?
For Japan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was, again,
It was Yamamoto,
Otani,
Sasaki.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, the Dodgers.
I think the third baseman, what is his name? Is it Kawasaki, I think?
Oh, yeah. That's the guy that's going to be coming over soon.
Dude, that guy's he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He just hit tank after tank after tank. I mean,
third base?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Japan won it.
Murakami?
Yeah, Murakami.
Yeah. Something, He's awesome.
Soon to be Dodger?
I was just going to say, I don't know what he's doing over there.
Yeah, but he's going to be here soon. Would you be surprised?
No,
Would
not
you
at
be
all.
surprised?
Your eyes, maybe, possibly.
It was wild.
Another one. Wow.
I want to read you guys a quote here from Dave Roberts after the game yesterday. Dodgers off today. They're going to Boston to open up a 9-game road trip 3 in Boston, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Obviously, Mookie Betts started his career in Boston, won MVP in Boston, won a World Series in Boston. Like, Mookie came up through the Red Sox. It's a familiar place for him. They're still huge fans of him. He did not demand to be traded. They just trade him. The Red Sox people still love Mookie Betts. So you would think that going back to Boston would be an opportunity for him to be in good environment. Hey, maybe this is the thing that'll spark him. And that was the question that was presented to Dave Roberts. And his response was, there might be some things going on that he might not be around, that he's got to deal with personally. The quote continues, everything is okay with him, but yeah, we'll see. So a couple of things here before we get your guys' reaction. Number one, Dave Roberts didn't say something without knowing exactly what he's saying. Dave's really good at media stuff. So if he's putting that out there, if he's saying on Wednesday afternoon,
he's telling you something's up.
Hey, Mookie might not play on Friday in Boston. That means that Mookie probably won't play on Friday on Boston, and they're softening whatever is coming with this announcement. With this, hey, he's got something going on off of the field, personal that he's dealing with. Everybody's okay, and I think the everybody's okay is meaningful as well. But we'll see. What do you guys make of that?
It sounds like you're saying that there's something personal going on, and that it's maybe coming to an head, and that's why at this point now it's happening now. Like, this is something that may have been going on for quite some time, and that this has been something that's been on his mind for a while. If he's going to miss Boston, like, that means there's something that's really big happening. I don't know what it is, but it seems like something that he has to do on Friday that is going to be something that's been weighing on him for quite some time.
What do you make of it, DeMarco?
I'm happy. I guess a little relieved. Happy's not the right word.
Go on.
Relieved.
Me too.
Because it kind of explains why. Mookie's not Mookie.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that's good. It's not a physical thing.
Yeah.
It's not a physical thing.
That makes sense.
It's not like Freddie and his kid when he had to go to the hospital, which was horrendous.
Yes.
That's why I think I want to read the quote again, because there's something going on. We're good, but it needs to be addressed. I want to read it again. There might be some things going on that he might not be around that he's got to deal with personally. Everything's okay with him, but yeah, we'll see. The everything okay with him means, hey, he's not sick. There's not somebody in his life, like you mentioned, guys mentioned Freddie. Like, Freddie's child was exceptionally ill. He needed to be away from the team. That's a terrifying moment.
Yeah.
Right. So this is hey, look, this is a personal matter that's got to be attended to. We're good. It's not something that is going to be, he doesn't have a herniated disc in his back or something like this. Like, we're good, but he's got to go deal with this. I had the same reaction. I hope everything in his personal life is okay, but maybe this is the thing that has prevented him from being Mookie Betts this season. Because whatever it is, and I don't want to speculate on what it is, but whatever it is away from the diamond could explain a lot of the stuff that's going on. The weight loss, the inability to perform at his – I mean, he's been really bad. He's batted 172 over the last 30 games with an OPS of 478.
Which is awful.
League average is 700.
Right.
And he's below 500.
Yeah.
Look,
it fits.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And look, I'm obviously not an athlete. I'm obviously not Mookie Betts. But I know for myself that when I was going through, I'm not saying this is what it was. When I was going through a divorce, I had to, I was a mess. I was a mess at work.
Who wouldn't be?
No matter what. I was like taking time. I was in Hawaii at the time. And I remember I was working at a Salem station, and I would take moments. I would just go into an empty studio, close the door, turn off all the lights, sit in the corner where nobody can see me, just cry a little bit, and then get up and go and walk away and try to go do my work again. It's hard.
Now imagine trying to go play shortstop.
And Paul Skeens is throwing 100-mile-an-hour splinkers at you.
Right.
Good luck.
It's 100 miles and drops out of nowhere.
Outside of the health thing, why he dropped a lot of weight. And even if that were the case, you would understand because your brain is someplace else. But he can't be broke. I don't think it's anything like he's gone off the deep end on something. It's got to be something close to home.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
My reaction was the same as yours, DeMarco, which is, look, I'm glad everything's okay. This is oddly reassuring in a weird way.
Yeah.
That if he's healthy and the people that he loves and cares about are healthy,
right,
then it's just hey, man, I got something on my plate that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go address it. that feels like there's an end in sight to something like that, that eventually it's in the rearview mirror and we can move forward.
I only had one teammate in my life where you could tell where his personal life affected him on the field. His guy's name was Eddie Kennison.
Mm-hmm.
When Eddie balled out, that means everything was great at home. When he looked like crap, that means everything is bad at home.
Yeah.
And he just could not separate the two. It's so crazy.
I think a lot of people struggle with it. It's hard.
I do know a lot of people that are going through hell, and you'd never know it.
Yeah.
Their safe place is the locker room, the field. But some guys bring it onto the field.
So this is very much the difference between Mason and Ireland. Ireland, when his dad passed, when his dog died, when something like that happened, he's immediately at work the next day because he needs to have that take his mind off of everything. Mason, when his dad passed and when his dogs pass away, he's off.
He needs time.
He needs time. He needs to be away from work to be able to grieve and all that.
Different.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different, right?
So, like, you have that one. You had one teammate of yours. I'm sure there's plenty of other people you just didn't even realize were going through something, and were probably not playing great,
or knew about it and would separate it, compartmentalize, and do their job, or actually be better because they're going through this nonsense.
Sometimes, everybody's different. So, hopefully, all of this for Mookie is just something that's like after this is done, he can breathe a sigh of relief and be like, okay,
we're starting to think.
Now I'm just going to play.
See, when I'm like, that's a good sign.
Yeah,
that's good.
And the part that makes you go instead of go
oh
is everything's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, okay, you don't say that. Like, whenever you have to give somebody bad news, you start with, listen, everything's cool.
Right.
But here's what's going on. And if you start with the everything's cool, you're like, okay, that doesn't mean
your fur
hey,
goes
I gotta
down.
die. I got 2 weeks left.
Right.
It's not that. It's, hey, listen, we got a thing we got to figure out, but we're going to be all right. And that's what I took away from that.
Yeah.
And it's oddly reassuring. Now he just needs to come out of the valley and start to play like Mookie Betts, because this is not Mookie Betts.
This is not.
Somebody needs to sacrifice a live chicken.
What do we need? Do we need a live chicken? Is that what we need? Yeah. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Yeah. What do you need? Candlesticks always make a nice gift.
That's a great line.
It is a great line. Dodgers won the game.
They did.
There was a moment.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, and we'll get into this coming up next. The Twins did the thing you're never, ever, ever supposed to do, but it was the right thing to do. That's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
And first pitch, as always, brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing
every time
else. Oh, yeah, get that sip.
Thank you. Perfect. Hey, it's D-Far here. My thirst has been quenched. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. You don't have to be stuck in traffic. Just turn the car around and head to the best casino resort in Southern California. You can be there in less than an hour. Pechanga gives guests all the amenities they expect and need of a world-class resort. I mean, they really, really take care of you. If you need a break from the world, your life, this is your spot here. Exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, golf, and let's not forget round-the-clock gaming excitement. It's an hour away. The casino floor is huge. There's 1,100 hotel rooms and suites, so bring the family, bring friends. They have suites, the spa, the golf course, 20 bars and restaurants, and so much more make Pechanga Resort Casino one of the largest resort casinos in the country. So come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today have voted Pechanga Resort Casino the best casino outside of Las Vegas. So if your idea of entertainment is lounging poolside or putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you right now. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, 888-PECHANGA, to book a reservation or for more info. Also, follow them on Instagram, or the gram, as the kids say, at Pechanga Casino. Up-to-the-minute news and info, and I'll see you there.
Rams football is coming, and we're getting ready for Rams training camp at LMU. All the sights and sounds of training camp on ESPN LA.
We're stretching down here. Crank that music. Let's go.
Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
We're all running the stucco concept, so we're running scout route.
Join us Thursday at 3 p.m. with our first training camp show. Sedano and Cap at 3 p.m. live from Rams training camp on your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. It's time for Rams training camp.
Join us Thursday at 3 p.m.
Discover Big League Hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding.
$9.34.
Why is Greg here?
Well, I figure he'd had more Dodger stuff to talk about. We kind of got sidetracked.
He does this all the time. This is what he would always do. Every time he would say, hey, come in here and talk about this. And then I sit down and go, what are you doing here?
Why are you here?
Well, I just thought that the first pitch lasted 2 segments, not 3. I'm just confused.
I was getting up. DeMarco said, hey, stop.
Well,
wait.
I'm sure there's more on the notepad besides banging on Glass now and talking about Mookie Betts.
No, we were happy about
said
Glass
nice things about Glass now
We did,
today.
but I'm sure there's more on the notepad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's exactly.
Yeah,
so,
you had a tease.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, what did I say?
No, it was.
The Twins did something.
There you go.
Yeah.
See,
Thank
there
you,
you
Emily.
go.
That's a
Glad somebody's
producer
paying
right
attention
there.
in here. Glad
Right.
somebody's
Well done,
paying
Em.
attention. Okay, so
I never did that.
after Kirby Yates was done burning the mound to the ground.
Oh.
What a
he is just
catastrophe.
a mess.
Oh my god! It's like watch this. You know, it's
wow.
Did they roll him out of Dodger Stadium, or did he get a ride?
What a mess! Like
He's
he was dreadful, and he's been pretty lousy most of the year. But we'll circle
he's
back
garbage.
to that in a second.
Does he not like when you call
He
it?
doesn't like it.
No.
He's like,
I got yelled at on Mason Island once for calling somebody garbage. Yeah.
Playing like garbage is a safer way to
That's
say that
better.
is
Say he
garbage.
stinks.
Thank
Just
you.
say he
Can you
stinks.
say
Yeah.
that? Say he stinks.
Yeah, no, I wasn't calling the
stinks.
person
No.
garbage. I was saying,
That's I defended you by the way.
you did.
Yes.
You
Yes.
did. You remember this? Yeah, I was like, I don't remember
saying
who it
that
was.
guy's garbage is not like he's a bad human being who shouldn't be near children.
Right.
It's a you should probably throw more strikes.
Yes.
Right.
It's just a
I'm
your
not
way of
attacking
playing
him.
like
I'm
garbage.
attacking how you play.
Exactly.
How about that? Yeah.
So after Kirby Yates was done burning the mound to the ground,
playing like garbage.
He gave him a
Perfectly
silent.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
the Dodgers fell behind. They got the first 2 guys at the bottom of the 9th inning make outs.
Yep.
And Mookie gets on base.
Which,
okay,
great.
Mookie gets on base by hustle, right? Doesn't split a gap or anybody. Gets on, hand the baton to the next guy. Well, the next guy is Shohei. What in the history of baseball you do not do is intentionally put the winning run on base in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Ever.
Never.
Yes.
I get it.
Unless it's Shohei Otani
or Barry Bonds.
So this is where I'm going, Greg.
You have no choice.
Well, you do, but this is how good Otani is that I'm with you. You never intentionally walk the winning run. You just don't. It's just there's 2 outs, right?
Right.
As great as Shohei Otani is, the odds of him hitting a home run are they're pretty low. Only they're not right now.
No,
he's crazy hot. He's hit a home run in 5 straight games. And when he did it, I was listening to I don't know if it was Steven Nelson or Joe Davis yesterday, but they said in the moment, if there's ever a time to intentionally walk the winning run, it's right now. Baldelli does it, and then the next thing you know, Ruiz gets on base,
which
is
the mistake. That was the mistake.
That was a mistake of performance.
The smart thing was walking Otani.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
But to your point, Greg, this is the first time since Bonds where, you know what? Despite 130 years of baseball and knowing you don't do this is actually, and I agree with you, DeMarco, this is the smart thing. It's Bonds and Otani are just put him on. Anybody but him.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense, too, because of Estuary Ruiz coming up next. He's not a power. Teoscar Hernandez had, I think, 3 hits in the game prior to him being taken out for the pinch runner for Estuary Ruiz to pinch run for him. So you're like, okay, we got this dude Ruiz, who is not a power hitter, coming up after Otani. That makes perfect sense. But then you can't go down 3-0 on Estuary Ruiz. And then I was sitting here screaming,
break there.
Don't swing. Don't swing. And then it got to 3-1, walked him, and that's when you get Freddie
and then Freddie hits a ball
Way to
that
go, Freddie.
Could or couldn't have been caught. Bader makes that sliding play. And I think Otani makes it anyway, just because Otani's so fast. You're off at contact.
He was moving. Yeah, he was moving.
I think
already.
He makes it anyway, but the Dodgers win the game, and then all of a sudden they have a celebration on the field that felt disproportionately.
They won the NLCS.
Yeah, this is not hey, we walked off the Twins on July 23rd. Yay! This was thank God we won a game.
Yeah.
The celebration was disproportionate to the meaningfulness of the game. And I was happy to see it. It was great.
I think what you said about the baseball gods is right. So maybe, you had one drop your way.
Yeah.
Finally, something went your way.
We've punished you for a while.
Yes.
Here's a little something. Let's see what you do with
Every now and then it goes your way. But, who gets barbecued more? I used to hear this when people would pitch to Bonds in that situation and you'd lose. It's like, you dummy.
Yeah, don't pitch to
I
him.
would do the same. There's no way I'm letting Otani beat me.
I agree. It was the right thing, but it's not the wrong decision. The point I'm making is it was the right decision, but it's only the right decision
with
if
those
it's
guys.
Shohei Otani or Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
Like almost anyone else,
he's pitching to Freddie.
Let's pitch him carefully.
Right.
I'm not saying you throw a cookie and split the plate in half, but let's pitch him carefully. Shohei Otani strikes out a ton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe you can get there like, hell no. The odds of you maybe, and the home run he hit off Paddock was on an 0-2 pitch that got hung, and he hit it 900 miles.
Yeah, and
like,
the opposite field, too, which is just insane that he's doing.
All 5 of these have been either to dead center or to the left side of the field.
So Parker Bell just sent me a stat from OptaStats. It says intentional walks became an official MLB statistic 70 years ago in 1955. Since then, only one player has been intentionally walked with his team and out away from losing, and nobody in scoring position, and then come around to score the winning run. Shohei Otani.
There should you could fill up a book of only Shohei. The list of people that have done this, and it's Otani.
Sounds so weird. Then why doesn't it seem as explosive as Bonds?
Good question.
It's still remarkable, and you're in awe when you watch Shohei. But it seems like Bonds was more just, I don't know.
I think because Bonds was so
because he looked the part.
Big.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Shohei's not little.
No, he's not little, but he's not just jacked.
Delete this from the podcast. Delete this from the YouTube chat. The second I say it, okay? Bonds is a lot better than Otani. That's why.
You think so?
Yeah, at the plate. Yeah. That's why.
Bonds is the greatest offensive player of all time.
Yeah. The reason we reacted to Bonds is because Bonds is better. Bonds, like Shohei Otani right now has more home runs before August 1st than any player since.
Bonds. Barry Bonds was intentionally walked something like 200 times in a season.
Yeah.
His OPS was somewhere
scariest
around
player
like
that ever lived.
1,800 or something like that. He had the ridiculous numbers.
Nobody is more in the bag for Shohei. I think I've established my Shohei fandom, loyalty, glazing.
Yeah, about an hour every day on every
show. Or rightfully appreciating what you're seeing.
That's how I see it,
Yes.
DeMarco, but dude, he ain't Bonds.
Not
offensively.
That's the first I've heard of that. That's the first time I've heard that.
No, he's might be the greatest player of all. He ain't
Bonds at the plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not Bonds at the plate, but he does the thing that Bonds didn't do. He pitches and he throws 100 miles.
I wonder what that
and he's
feels
a
like
top
when you
5
know
pitcher.
you shouldn't be walked and they walk you anyway.
Yeah, it's the ultimate compliment.
Okay.
It's the ultimate compliment. They walked Barry Bonds with the bases loaded.
They would allow runs to score. That's the biggest thing right there.
We'd rather give up 1 run than 4.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? We got a little bit of a lead. We got the bases loaded. Yeah, just give him 1. Just walk him.
Skip, I got him. No, you don't.
He's on the juice. So is everyone else. Get over it.
I got him.
absolutely.
Skip, I can get him. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No. I don't care what you
can't.
think you are. If you put it anywhere near the plate, he's hitting it out of the ballpark.
Yes. Wow.
Bonds didn't miss a pitch for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if you put it in the box, he was gonna hit it hard.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Kruk told me that. He gets 1 pitch to hit a night.
Maybe.
And he does not miss.
And he does not
miss.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
1 pitch. Yes.
Shohei strikes out a lot.
A ton.
He's got like 120-some strikeouts this year.
He's incredibly dangerous. He's incredibly powerful. He hits a ton of home runs. He's batting like 275 or something.
Yeah,
he gets a lot of hits, but he also strikes out a ton. Barry didn't strike out a ton.
He didn't strike out much
Barry barely struck
out. I'm pretty sure he did, but did he have a year when he got intentionally walked more than he struck out?
Oh, I'd be shocked if that isn't
I think I remember
true.
that.
Yeah. I'm going to look that up.
Which is ridiculous, by the way.
Are you staying or what?
No, I'm out of here.
Look at you.
I don't care what
are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, Stuart? It's time for the return of Rams football on ESPN LA. Today, tune in and start in 3, Sedano and Cap for our first day live from Rams training camp at LMU. Don't miss all the sights and sounds. The Rams getting ready for the start of the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. The Far Side is coming up next. What's coming up right now is me getting to talk about my very good friends at Rotolo Chevrolet. My partner that I've had for years and years, and I don't know if there's anything I like more than telling you to go to Rotolo Chevrolet because I know how it's going to go. You're going to have an incredible experience. Mike Capozio and Eddie and Armando and Frank and Michael and all the guys at Rotolo Chevrolet are going to make sure that you have an unbelievable experience. And it's not just me telling you that, although I know it to be true. It's 13 years of Dealer of the Year awards that are telling you that it's true. So go see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. It's in Fontana. It's right off the 210 freeway. You can't miss it. Sierra Avenue exit. It's right there. You'll see it. Go on the 210. You'll see Rotolo Chevrolet. And then go see what I've been telling you for years and years. Customer service that's going to make you say, oh, my gosh, Trav was right about this. It really is incredibly courteous and transparent and upfront. I feel great about my purchase from Rotolo Chevrolet. And if you don't live in Fontana or the IE or that side of town, that's cool. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. And tell them that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Jorge, let's bring the nail gun over here.
Jose stands tall atop his sustainable flooring company.
Totally. It's renewable and moisture resistant, but we have several green options too. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed oak.
But floored by his success, he needs to hire more installers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
Okay, so I told Jorge on the way in, this is getting thick. And I mean, the fight is coming. And it's September 13?
Correct, Saturday.
Saturday, September 13, we got Canelo and Crawford throwing hands. Payday. Okay, it's huge because I don't know, you would know this, Travis, but the longest running rivalry in sports is actually what?
At the moment?
Just period.
Like forever and ever?
Yes. It's so funny. No one ever talks about it, but it's been there forever.
Tell me what it is.
Mexico and America in boxing.
Oh, okay.
Both have boxing deep ingrained in their culture.
Sure.
They both boast a bunch of champions. And whenever we get these head-to-head clashes, it starts all over again. Are you starting to feel it?
I mean, I'm starting to see a lot of the... Okay, nowadays, it seems like the press for these fights starts way early. Like last month, they had a Q&A, both of the fighters, they had the face-off. But then as we're getting close to it, it's like 24/7 every day now.
Every day.
So it's like, it's kind of hard to like follow it because it's like, okay, it seems like they were going to fight 2 months ago or a month ago.
But
it's not till September.
It's building. Yeah. Okay, so this is how I got into boxing, right? So we came in on the tail end of Ali. Holmes was our guy, and boxing was kind of watered down or splintered by then. So Sugar Ray Leonard was our newest draw.
Sure.
So I remember I'm a kid, and my mom came home from work pissed off because everybody was talking about Duran.
Roberto Duran.
And they kept saying the sugar will melt, the sugar will melt. And my mom got me saying that. No, it won't. No, it won't. Huge history. So American boxing, tell me if this is wrong, characterized by technical skill, footwork, and defensive prowess, right? That's American boxing. Here's Mexican boxing. Aggressive, come-forward style, strong emphasis on body punches, relentless attack. So if you're a boxer, you're not a fighter.
Yeah.
If you're a fighter, you're not a boxer.
Right.
This will go on forever. So this will be the latest installment, but I do think this will be an absolute war in the middle of the ring. Who do you want to see come out of this?
I think we're going to see Canelo come out of this, but this can lead to maybe another one.
It's going to be 3. They're going to fight 3 times.
The great matchups, you get 3 of them.
Yeah.
Unless somebody gets knocked cold and starched, and we don't need to see it again. Yeah. And I don't think that's going to happen. Or maybe it would be Canelo that does that. I can't see Crawford coming up and knocking Canelo out.
Right, but I think this is leading up for 2 or 3 fights, like Travis said.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm geeked.
Are they fighting in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I remember this. Everybody said that, and this is the funny thing about Floyd Mayweather. This is what they missed. Floyd did not care about your entertainment dollar.
No.
Most people are there to see people get knocked out. Sugar Ray Leonard had the same boxing style, so he'd have the fight won after 9 rounds and then step on the gas to close the show because that's what people wanted. Floyd could give a damn.
Yeah.
But you always lined up to pay for the pay-per-view to see him get his ass kicked. And it never happened.
You were hoping that he would catch one and you could go good.
Right.
And we never got it.
We're all there to see him lose.
We
and it
buy
never
those
happens.
pay-per-views, or we did. I haven't bought one in a while, if I'm being honest. You're hoping to get Hearns Hagler.
Right.
You're hoping to turn it on and be like the bell of round 1, and it's a war.
Yes.
5 seconds into the fight.
I'm glad you brought up Hagler. So this was another thing. So they were comparing Hagler to Floyd Mayweather. So I asked a question. Do you think that Brockton, Massachusetts, Marvin Hagler, not Marvelous, not the one that made money, the guy that's coming up, wouldn't box longer, make 10 times more money, and his 50s and 60s, if he lived that long, would be much better health-wise? You don't think he would change his boxing style? Or was he knocking people out because he had to? He would risk his body because he had to.
It's a great question.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Those same guys, even Mike Tyson, the reason we went to see him is because he was knocking people out. But if you said you can box, forget that. Forget the draw. Just box, stay away. You'll make more money and box longer. I guarantee you Mike Tyson wouldn't be Mike Tyson.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea. I don't know. Like, some of those guys are hardwired to knock guys out.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, they're
because
just,
you have to.
I want to.
That's true.
You know,
yes.
like, it's not. I'm not here to beat you on points. I'm here to hurt you.
I'm here to hurt you.
Yeah,
and most of those guys went up in jail.
I'm here to put you to sleep.
This is true.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait. This fight is building. This is another installment. And here's the question: American boxing, Mexican boxing, as far as champions, who do you think is ahead?
I think Mexico is, right?
You think? Aha! See, this is why we fight. Right. This is why we go at it right there.
But even Mexican is great. Like, the Barrera and Morales fights.
Yeah.
Those were great fights.
Always great fights.
Yeah.
Always great fights. They're always
Different
wars.
weight, but it was great fights.
They would boo you. Like, if it's a Mexican fight, another Mexican, if the guy even grabs to hold, they will start booing you.
Wasn't
you
this
don't do that.
This was the rub against Oscar De La Hoya in the Mexican community for a long time, was that he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Is that he was an incredibly skilled.
Oscar fought his ass off. He get in there.
But it took a while to warm up.
It
That because he was,
Yeah.
a boxer and became a fighter and was obviously had a great career, but it took a long, like, basically he wasn't Julio Cesar Chavez. Like,
Yes.
he wasn't in there just going to war every time. It was he'd go in there and win the fights.
Oscar would fight you, and this is like Hulk Hogan. He kind of spiraled the fishnets and everything. It's different now, but it's different now. But make no mistake, Oscar is a killer. He'll get in there and try to knock you out.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but that was not the perception, and
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why
no.
the
The golden boy.
It took a long time
Yes.
for him to win complete acceptance in that community.
I can't wait for
And now he's got a
September.
statue across the street.
He does. I can't wait.
You know how many
and you're gonna
fights
pay
he had
for it.
over there?
How many?
0.
That's right. He never fought there.
No.
Shane Mosley fought there.
Yeah, like, look, there've been
And
fights
Oscar's
at
out in
Staples
front
Center.
with a statue.
I went and saw a Klitschko fight in Staples Center. I get it. It's L.A. It's where we put our sports icons.
Yes.
But he never fought there.
Well, you used to go to Vegas for fights,
All
and
the
I'd
time.
say the Tyson era got a little scary.
Oh, yeah.
Floyd was a little weird.
Wasn't
Oscar,
around for a ton of that. I went to a ton of Oscar
The
fights.
Oscar era was great.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh my God, it was so much fun.
It was a different crowd.
It was.
It was a different crowd. It was a more fun, less menacing crowd.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a target-rich environment. Oscar brought him out. Yes, he did.
Indeed, he did. Indeed, he did. It's starting to, Marco. They're already talking about what happens after Matthew Stafford. It's coming up
Are
next.
they really? Oh, hold on.
It's happening.
The Far Side powered by Highlands Leg Cramps and Highland Leg Cramps PM. Get reliable leg cramps relief fast. And you're exactly right. Watching Garoppolo run the offense, you might have to change your opinion about certain people.
Oh, not that. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party! With Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Laker fans, meet Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. It's clean energy without the crash. No synthetic junk, just a smooth boost to keep you focused and locked in. Whether you're teeing off early, powering through the workday, or just need that extra push, Pro Baller delivers. Grab the limited edition Lakers can, available now at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Real men don't bite their nails. They get them buffed and admired. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $30 on an indulgent 2-hour mani-pedi combo at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Pointer Sisters, live August 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Jeep Gladiator and $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
USC football is more than a game. It's tradition, pride, and unforgettable Saturdays in the Coliseum. Be there for every kickoff, every touchdown, and every unforgettable moment this season. Secure your football season tickets today and lock in the best seats, exclusive fan benefits, and memories that last a lifetime. Don't miss out. We need you in the stands. Visit USCTrojans.com or call 213-740-GO-SC.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Put your pinky rings up to the moon.
Your last chance to win tickets to be part of Saturday night's Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party today on Saturday at Hollywood Park Casino. Listen all day for the lie of the day, and you'll have a chance to join them on Saturday night. Tune in to Mason and Ireland noon to 3 on LA's mega sports station 710 ESPN. You've got something going on this afternoon, too. You got your chalk talk today, right?
Yeah, with Chris and talking to Les Snead and just the second day of practice and watching things come together. Yeah.
Were you out there yesterday?
Out there yesterday. So I said this OTA's minicamp, that is like food prep. That's cutting onions.
Okay.
That's peeling.
I like that.
Yeah. This
mise en place.
Right. This is where you start cooking and you start to see how guys fit in. And interesting, right? It's weird that you go to camp and you don't really have to compete. Most guys.
There's not a lot of position battles going on.
I would bet right now Sean McVay knows who his offense, who it's going to be, the guys now. So you just kind of go in and fine-tune. Right. Now, injuries and everything, and people fall off or ascend, that's what happens and changes. But right now, I bet you know who the offensive players are going to be. Yeah. Defensively, there might be some competitions. There's always moves around there. But offensively, you know who your bell cow guys are going to be right now.
Yeah. So, obviously, Matthew Stafford is not participating yet, that he's got back soreness or stiffness or something that he's got a back thing, right? You know,
AGE.
He's got a 37-year-old back is what he's got. And Sean McVay was kind of talking about how, he might have misspoke, that he shouldn't have said he was going to do side work. He's going to be in the tent. He's going to get treatment, all these things. But anyway, that's kind of the jumping off point of what happens next. And Charles Robinson from Yahoo Sports wrote a piece about Stafford, his age, where they are in the curve, and what is coming next. I want to read this to you because you've said this a few times. One prominent name that surfaces inside this ideology is Texas quarterback Arch Manning, who some believe will end up being the number 1 pick in the 2026 draft if he actually chooses to leave college before his senior year. Manning is tied to the Rams for a very obvious reason. Les Snead's stepson Tate is known to be a close friend of Arch Manning, and Snead himself was seen chatting up Arch Manning at the Texas Pro Day prior to the 2025 NFL Draft. One more quick sentence or two. But it goes deeper than that. Speaking to a handful of Rams personnel sources, Manning is, at this moment, considered by the staff to be the lone Tier 1 quarterback in the draft, regardless of who else could come out. Why? The Rams covet Manning's prototypical size and throwing acumen, but also believe it's his level of athleticism that sets him apart from every other college football quarterback. So, Rams, Arch Manning, there you go. We are off to the races. They have 2 first-round draft picks. Matthew Stafford's 37 years old.
Yes.
There's even hey, look, you could draft him now and put him on ice for a year, the way that they did with Mahomes, with Alex Smith at the end, that Matthew Stafford understands that next year is very likely his last season, et cetera, et cetera. Here we go. Off to the races.
Correct.
Arch Manning to the Rams. It's
crazy. It's so funny. I'm going to stop holding on to info and just say it now.
Yeah. Well, it's in there. There it is. It's on Yahoo.
That's so weird because I was sworn to secrecy. But yes, there is a connect, and I keep saying I want to be in the Arch Manning business.
Yeah.
That's just not out of the blue, and it also makes sense. And I keep saying this to people, and it's weird, and I don't think they will get it. He's not really at Texas to play for Texas. Doesn't that sound bad?
What does it mean?
Well, he's training. His thing is to make the NFL. To win a national championship, I'm sure that's their goal, his goal, Texas's goal.
If it happens, great.
But he's on his way to the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's there to practice and do stuff. But as far as pro-style stuff, the guy basically was born doing it. Learning offenses, complex offenses, how to run stuff, leadership, all that. He's got all of it. You want to be in the Arch Manning business.
What's interesting about this to me specifically is not just that Arch Manning is good at football. Okay, he is. He's a Manning. He's at a big school. He's going to be their quarterback. They're the SEC, et cetera, et cetera. He might win a Heisman. We'll see how it all goes. But that it is specifically tied to the Rams in this piece. This isn't Arch Manning will be the number 1 pick, and here's why. And here is 8 or 9 teams that would love to have him because either A, their quarterback is lousy, or B, their quarterback is aging out, or whatever it may be. They'll be free agency. Mm-hmm. This is specifically to L.A. This is specifically to replace Matthew Stafford. That doesn't just come out of thin air. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. You're going to have to. The Rams,
got 2 first-rounders.
Look, exactly. And
yes.
now here's the deal. That doesn't mean that those 2 picks, maybe Atlanta's could turn into the number 1 pick. Yeah. Maybe, probably not. I don't think Atlanta's going to be the worst team in the league. But
you're going to have 2 first.
Okay, but whoever has the first pick has to not want him.
It's pretty adept. Well, that's the thing.
That's where it gets complicated.
But you've got draft capital to move up, and you could barter with someone. I want that pick. I want that guy.
Yeah,
and he could go. The Mannings have been known to do this. If you draft me, I will not come.
So now we're cooking.
And pick your shot.
Now we're cooking.
Yes.
That the team that has the number 1 pick could say, yeah, I know you want him. So do I.
Right.
I don't have a quarterback. This is the best quarterback in this draft. This is, of course, best quarterback in the next 3 or 4 drafts.
Consider what the Bengals are going through right now with their first rounder.
Or like the Colts or something.
I don't want to play here.
So
don't draft me.
To your point, though, that almost never happens in the NFL, but one of the few times it did happen in the NFL was with Eli Manning.
Correct.
They know how to get what they want.
Elway did it. The Mannings did it. This kid that's going back and forth to A&M with the Bengals.
I will bet you.
I'm sure he'll be there.
He's going to be there.
But here's a guy that's saying, don't draft me. And it's a problem. It's a distraction. If you don't want a distraction, don't draft me.
And he has means, options, play that
he
not
can go
everybody
home and
does.
not play. Right.
The threat of, well, I'm not going to play. The guy, forgive me for blanking on his name. The guy from A&M that got drafted by Cincinnati. Shamar, Stewart.
Yes.
I don't know anything about Shamar Stewart, but I'm assuming it's not. He needs to go to the NFL and start his career.
Okay, so it's a little different. I'm sure he does, but NIL money changed a little bit. Change that sum. You've got a little money to hold out until you can go to the place you want to go.
Yeah.
But for the most part, most guys have to play. The Mannings don't have to.
The Mannings don't have to.
Right.
And the Mannings know how the league works.
Yeah, I don't think you'll play chicken with the Mannings. If he says, I don't want to go,
I don't want to go. And specifically, and then at that point, I will trade with the Rams.
Yes.
Because I want to go here. The Rams have 2 picks.
And you got 2 picks?
Right.
Yes, 2 first-round picks, and I'll throw in something else.
So much of this is like, well, of course they'd like to have them, but so would every other team in the league that doesn't have Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Like, everybody's going to want a number 1 overall pick, but he's got a little bit of agency in this.
Yes.
And this is a good fit for a variety of reasons. And they have the capital to make something like this go.
Just spitballing. Has Manning thrown in with a team yet? I know Brady has. Brady's with the Raiders.
Oh.
Has Manning thrown in yet?
I believe he's
Denver?
involved with the Broncos.
I thought so, too.
In
I'm
some
sure.
shape.
Yeah.
So
He
is
lives in
Elway.
Denver.
That seems to be the thing there. But, I mean, think about it, what LA is. Beyond the stars you have now. This is a star-driven town. You need people that sell tickets. The Mannings are that's got to be your goal. It is. It's a marquee on the top of your logo. The Mannings and the Rams. Yes.
Can I push on something you mentioned though about how Arch isn't in Texas to win games necessarily? He's there to prepare for the NFL, and it's the sticking point we always come back to. If he wasn't able to start over a 7th-round draft pick,
Quinn Ewers,
and Quinn Ewers last year, why do we think he's going to be an amazing NFL quarterback? Like,
I don't know how good he's going to be.
That's what Steve Spurrier kind of said as well.
Yeah, I don't know how good he's going to be, but as far as what the job requires, he can do that.
But you're sacrificing 2 first-round picks to move up to get him. I would want to see him win games. I want to see him be a winner.
I would be shocked.
Counterpoint.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff didn't win at Cal. Jared Goff did not play in a bunch of important games at Cal. They gave up the whole farm to go get Jared Goff number 1 overall without what you're talking about. And more or less, it worked out pretty well. Like, he took him to the Super Bowl. He's still in the league. He's a good NFL quarterback. We could argue 100 times how good, but Jared Goff is an NFL quarterback, and if he's on your team, you got a pretty good quarterback.
Right.
And he's been to the Super Bowl. He's been to the NFC Championship game a handful of times. He's a good quarterback, and he did not win at Cal.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's just that isn't the winning, I think, would be in addition to, but I don't know if it is I got to see it because they're how tall, how fast, how big.
You're not going to run my son on the read option.
Yeah.
And burn him up. No, he is destined for NFL greatness, not college greatness.
How good was Cal's team around Goff?
Yeah, it's a good point.
His team is incredible around Arch Manning and was around Quinn Ewers and still wasn't able to elevate.
Texas went to the Final Four, right? Or was that the year before?
I'm just saying he wasn't able to elevate them to win a championship, and also Quinn Ewers was drafted in the 7th round, and he couldn't beat him on a team surrounded by weapons.
I don't know if him the not being ahead of Ewers, I think, is really interesting. I do think
there's
that
a lot of reasons for that.
Yeah, like
I mean, what was the kid in Oklahoma? He won the Heisman and he wasn't even drafted. Kellen Moore was a dude that tore it up at Boise. Wasn't drafted. Remember Timmy Chang?
Sure.
Threw it all over the yard. Wasn't drafted. I mean, it happens. Certain guys are great college quarterbacks, but they don't really have pro potential. Like when you test them, he doesn't have arm strength. He can't run. He can't run a pro offense.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that probably he can do for that college offense that Arch Manning just ain't going to do there. Or they're not going to let him do it.
There's going to be a stampede to get your hands on this guy.
Of course, yes.
And the Rams, this is not it's never a coincidence when something like this pops up. Never. It is somebody somewhere has been told something, hears something, knows something that starts to pull string on this.
With this group,
doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it's not just. You know what I'm going to do today? I'm just going to say, here's why Arch Manning could go to the Rams.
Okay.
There's always a little bit of a seed in this.
There's a lot of circumstantial evidence.
10 years?
Yeah.
10 years since they come back, right?
This is year 10.
How many times have you seen Les Snead photographed with anyone?
Not a ton.
Okay, he's got one with Arch.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made that public, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's telling you a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let's paint a scenario, though, this year. So, Rams are 6-2 going into around the trade deadline. You have, but there's a key injury to,
Puka
I don't want to put
Nacua.
Puka, okay?
You need a wide receiver.
Or an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah, that's a
somebody.
good one, too.
Do you trade one of your first-round picks to win this year? They're doing incredible.
No.
They're 6-2. They are on the way to a great team. You go all in this year and sacrifice.
It's a great question.
I think those picks are untouchable. I think if they weren't, you might have used it in the draft this year.
I don't know. But M's scenario is really interesting.
Yeah.
We're really good, but we just lost an important player. There's another player out there that we can acquire.
And maybe the Falcons are good, not great, and in the middle.
And so your picks are in the teens or the 20s, and it's like, hey, we got a really good chance to, or maybe it's not even an injury replacement. Maybe it's another Von Miller situation where, hey, we're really close to being
double down on a strength.
There's no way I'd give up those picks. Yeah. Not for a midseason. Not even to save it.
What if it's like
I wouldn't.
Someone at the same level as a Jalen Ramsey,
Look,
the best in that position?
You have got to restock the quarterback position.
Yeah.
You've kicked the can down the road about as far as it can go. You've got to restock.
This is why I think this is awesome.
And you've got capital.
That's a good point, too.
Yes.
They're both like, hey, what do I want to cross my fingers and hope to be good for the next 5 or 8 or 10 years with the new guy? Or I'm on the 1-yard line right now.
You know what I'd say? Figure it out, Sean.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. We've got to prepare for the future.
Yeah.
The dude's 37.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Yes.
But the chance to win the Super Bowl doesn't come around a million times. And there's no guarantee that dude's great. He might be.
There's no guarantee if we give up the pick that we're going to win this year.
No, I understand. But would you rather drive 100 yards or 1? Because that's the difference. I'm on the 1-yard line right now.
100 yards or 1.
Or if I get a new guy, I got to go all the way back and do it all over again. I'm right here. It's a tough call. I'm not saying that
you'd have to tell me that move we're making is going to almost guarantee us victory.
There's no such thing.
Because you're giving up the next 10.
There's no such thing. But you're giving up, what is the next 10? We don't know that.
The
either.
next 10 is development.
Yeah.
I'd rather lean on that. I'd rather draft and develop and go there.
I'm okay with that answer.
Yes.
But Von Miller might put us over the top, or the 2025 equivalent of Von Miller. It's like, oh boy, we're right here,
and I love it, right? And you were a Joe Burrow away from them picks being a complete failure.
This is why this stuff is so complicated because nobody knows the future. You're hoping Arch Manning's great.
Yes.
Let's be honest, he could come into the league and stink. It could happen. It happens all the time.
If he had an Eli Manning-esque career, I bet people would call it a failure.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying is the odds of him being great are there. The odds of him being not very good are nobody knows for sure.
True.
So,
it's
right there.
F them picks still required the greatest player we've ever seen to make a play when it mattered
Damn right
most.
it did.
Yeah.
Damn right it did.
And
you know what else happened?
If he didn't.
You know what else happened?
What?
Von Miller had 2 sacks in that game.
But if it doesn't work, you are a mess for the next 10 years.
That's why this is interesting because there is no, just do this and then you get
just
this.
Because I won at roulette, I'm not doing it again.
All of them. Yeah, but you did. And now it's not roulette. It's a flip of a coin.
Even worse.
No, it's not. It's not. 1 out of 2 is better than 1 out of 36. It's much better.
A lot. Come on.
Yeah. It's not that.
I don't
it's
think
very different.
I love F them picks, but leave it right where it is.
You know I can't stand umpires, right?
Of course.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Coming up next is Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bawanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers tomorrow. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Hey, it's Mace. In tough times, a lot of people find themselves owing money to the IRS. It can really weigh you down and you're confused about the right way to handle it. And all those scary ads on the radio about the IRS, they don't help. Tax relief advocates want you to relax, knowing that whether you owe $5,000, $50,000, $500,000 in tax debt, you don't have to fear the IRS another day. TRA has a proven 3-step tax resolution process, plus they're experts at working with special programs available from the IRS to help taxpayers get back on track. Easy to see why they have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you owe money to the IRS and feel trapped, don't lose hope. Tax relief advocates could reduce or even eliminate your debt. End your tax nightmare today. Simply visit TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Again, 800-575-1482.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. Tickets are sold out, but you can win your way in. Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long for you to win your way in at Hollywood Park Casino, open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step in a Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekends. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Your next Subaru is waiting for you at Subaru of Glendale. Check this out. Lease a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness CBT with power moonroof, Harman Kardon speaker system, and a 10-way power driver seat for just $319 a month plus tax for 36 months. One at this payment, S37.35.805. MSRP $37,764. $33.99 due at signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net. On approved Tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit. 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRI-23.
Hey guys, it's Sedano here. My friends at Children's Dental Fun Zone is the one-stop shop specializing in children's dentistry and orthodontics for over 23 years. From routine care, braces, and aligners to orthodontic planning, Children's Dental Fun Zone accepts Medi-Cal, PPO, and HMO insurance plans. For a free consultation, visit their website, cdfzone.com, or call them at 833-586-7898. And let them know that Sedano and ESPN LA sent you. Children's Dental Fun Zone. Sparkling smiles, happy kids.
Introducing the new Dell AI PC, powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps do your busy work for you, so you can fast forward through editing images, designing presentations, generating code, debugging code, summarizing meeting notes, finding files, managing your schedule, responding to Jim's long emails, leaving all the time in the world for the things you actually want to do. No offense, Jim. Get a new Dell AI PC starting at $749.99 at Dell.com/AI-PC. How those ahead stay ahead.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Why'd you get so crazy on me out there? That's the name of the game.
Is that the Hulkster?
That's Rocky 3 and Thunderlips.
Oh,
that's Rocky.
Oh, ugh. I needed
I'm gonna drag him up and down the alley like a dirty rag, you weasel Balboa.
I like when he comes across the ring and kind of gives him a couple of jabs to the midsection. He's
Yes.
like, is that okay? Is
Yeah.
that okay? And the next thing you know, he's got him over his head.
All right. Oh, my God.
Thunderlips was awesome. That was my first introduction to Hulk Hogan. Not a wrestling fan, so
Yeah. Rumor has it he really went off.
How big was he?
Huge. I mean,
like how tall?
At that time, about 6'4".
Okay, that's a big guy.
I mean, maybe under 6'4".
Because he looked 11 feet tall standing next to Stallone.
Well, they had him like at 6'8". That's what they used to bill him. He's not 6'8". And I think he might have been standing on like a thing,
box,
an apple box.
an orange crate.
To make it look bigger. But he's big. He was muscular, a good 330.
Yeah.
Probably 9% body fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was yoked up. And when he went off in that scene, when he's punching people, like some people really got hit. Like he kind of lost it a little bit.
Yeah. I just, with those guys, I just don't think any of it's, like, it's all performance.
Some.
Scripted. Scripted.
Yes.
Scripted indeed. This happened a couple of days ago. I've been meaning to bring this up because I'm not a huge fan of umpires. I know they have a very hard job. I know that especially now when you got guys like Paul Skeens who are throwing 500 miles an hour and the ball's moving 4 feet sideways, that to try to see whether it goes over a plate that's 15 inches wide it's a hard job. I'm not. But then there are moments where it's like this. This is why you are the absolute worst people in the ballpark. I'm here to ruin it for everybody else. Seiya Suzuki, who is an outfielder for or a player for the Chicago Cubs, was up to bat with 2 strikes. Okay, He swings the bat, and he hits a foul ball that hits the ground and comes up and hits him between the legs. Okay?
Like in the nether region?
Yes.
Okay.
And as anybody knows, that is a very painful experience.
Right in the eggs.
Right?
Yeah.
And so he is trying to catch his breath, okay? He's trying to figure out, is he still alive or does he need to dig a grave right there and call it a life?
I saw this.
So what's happening is this is going on, right?
Yeah.
So as this is going on, the pitch clock is going.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So Suzuki steps back into the batter's box, and the home plate umpire calls a pitch clock violation, strike 3, you're out.
Wow.
There is a phrase in the Major League Rulebook that I'm going to read to you exactly. Umpires may provide extra time if warranted by special circumstances.
I think that would apply.
Does this not qualify as a special circumstance, fouling a ball off of your
I
testicles?
assume the umpire was male, right?
Yeah,
you should know. Yes.
That's what I'm
this
saying.
qualifies.
This is one of those, dude, take as much time as you need.
Absolutely.
We're right. And you know who cares? You know who would be objecting to this?
No one.
Nobody. No, not a fan,
Yeah.
not a Cubs player, not an opposing player, not another umpire. But this guy's like, hey, watch this. Watch this.
I got the power.
Everybody in the ballpark's going to know my name because I'm going to do the thing that everybody goes, hey, what the hell just happened? Why is Suzuki out? Pitch clock violation.
Wow.
What the hell are we doing?
I don't know. That's weird.
Robot umpires ASAP.
It's not the one where the guy was he called a strike on the guy?
It was the pitch clock. It expired.
It expired. Okay.
If the batter isn't ready to go in the batter's box, I believe it's with 8 seconds left in the pitch clock.
Yes.
It's a strike. This happened to be strike 3. So he's out.
Where's the manager? Where is your manager in
Craig
all this?
Counsell came out and argued. No, it's not. It's not. He's actually not wrong,
Right.
but he just didn't apply the umpires may provide extra time if warranted by special circumstances. The man
got hit in the junk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, I think you might qualify as a jerk. Yeah, you might qualify as a jerk if you're that up.
It is a look at me moment.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm here. Check me out. I call balls and strikes. Ooh.
Right.
Who cares, bro? Not one person bought a ticket to come watch you umpire the game. And I don't even want to say his name because
Please do.
that's what they want.
What's his name?
I'm not doing it.
Okay, you're not going to. Okay,
because all these guys want is they said my.
I'm the rock and roll umpire. Yes. Who was it? Ron Culpa that said I can do what I want.
They all think they can do what they want.
But he actually mouthed those words to a player.
And you know what they never say?
What? I'm sorry.
You know what? I made a mistake. Let's go back to last season when Aaron Boone was mildly chirping Hunter Wendelstedt behind the plate. Mildly.
Yes.
Like one of those, hey, man, let's go. Come on. Something easy like that. He rips his mask on and says, one more word and you're out of here. It's like, well, all right. And Boone goes like this. All right, like, I get it. I guess we're not doing that today. Somebody in the stands behind the Yankee dugout yells something.
Yeah.
He turns around and kicks Aaron Boone out. It's like, and he's like, it wasn't me.
I know.
That's one of those times where somebody else, the other 3 umpires on the field, this guy's got to go, I overreacted. It wasn't, you're still in the game. I take it back. Never.
No.
Never.
The only union I fear more than the baseball players union is the umpires. Because it seems like you can't get a guy fired no matter what he does.
Fired them all.
Did he really?
Yeah. When they went on strike and he went, great, you're gone.
Striking, yes.
And they went, whoa.
But not for poor performance.
No, it was one of those, okay, you're all gone.
You're all gone.
He let some of them back in when they came in with their tail between their legs.
Yeah.
But
if you miss a call, everybody misses a call.
It happens.
Just say I missed it.
That's fine.
The closest I've come to feeling bad about an umpire was Jim Joyce. Because he just looked like somebody had just shot his dog.
And he knew he kicked it.
And he knew he did it, right.
And he knew and at the time, there was no way to fix it.
Right.
At the time, there was no way to fix it with replay or anything else. Because there was no way to fix that.
Yeah.
Now, that's one of those, hey, it hit him in the you-know-what. Can we give this man an extra minute or 2 to catch his breath?
Right, a little bit.
Strike
yes.
3. What?
Makes no sense. I know.
All right.
Common sense.
I feel better.
Good.
I feel better.
But sometimes, look, I don't know if it's a strike or a ball when it's close until he says something. And then you have to show me the box.
This is, quite frankly, the box, the performance of the pitchers has almost made the box mandatory, necessary.
Yeah.
how the hell am I? They get even half of them right is kind of a miracle.
True.
It's just it's a really hard job. But this kind of stuff is not hard.
This is true. That's common sense stuff. That should not happen.
The play that goes at the bag, it's out.
I can forgive that. Right.
Okay, that's hard to do.
Yes.
Foul ball off the nuts, and the guy's gasping for breath on the ground.
He was faking? I don't know.
When you put it to this way,
I don't know.
Do you think I'm a good enough actor to fake that? I can tell the difference between
I'm
actually
going to give you
that.
the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
If I see it hit you in the junk, even if you have a couple.
And as an umpire, you've probably taken that shot yourself.
I'm sure you
know
have.
what that is.
I'm sure you have. If you've been in the business long enough, you're going to get hit.
Yeah, but faking it or not, you deserve a minute or two.
Yes, thank you. Right. That looked like it hurt.
How about
Take
this?
a second.
Hey, say, you good?
You get the blue streak.
Hey, you're running out of time.
Oh, my God. Breathe. Oh, the greatest equalizer known to man.
Yeah.
The junk. Yes.
3, 2. What do you? You're faking it.
I used to say you got 3 good seconds. If you hit me there, you got 3 good seconds to get away. Yes.
I mean, it's that same thing. Did it? No. Oh, no, it got me.
Yep.
Yeah, it got me. I'm going down. That's it. That's a wrap. Factor cap is coming up next.
Hey, look, you know that feeling when you're finally asleep at night? You finally drift off and you start to dream that REM state. And then, boom, out of nowhere, your leg seizes up like you just ran a fourth quarter sprint. Sucks. Play through a lot of pain, but a 3 a.m. leg cramp I cannot do. That's just next level pain, and there's almost nothing you can do. Or there used to be nothing you can do about it. Leg cramps used to wake me up at night out of a deep sleep. I'd be pacing around half awake, trying to shake it off. That's not rest. That's not recovery. That's a midnight workout I did not sign up for or pay for. I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM right on my nightstand. I mean, right there. If I feel a cramp coming, the quick dissolving tablets go right to work. No water needed, no groggy side effects, and that's more important to me. Just fast, effective relief that lets me get back to sleep without that Charlie horse surprise. Because real rest matters. That's the best PED you can get known to man. It's just good sleep. So do yourself a favor. Take back your night. Get the sleep your body needs. Pick up Highland's Leg Cramp PM today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party with Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's John Ireland. If you've been...
Hey, ESPN LA, Julie May at Hollywood Park Casino. Celebrate Mason and Ireland for their 21st birthday podcast. But it is sold out. But you can still win tickets. Just listen closely from noon to 3 for your last chance to win tickets. And we'll see you here at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room.
Got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters' experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time.
Factor Cap
On the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap.
Right now. Take it away, producer Emily.
Factor Cap. Thanks, Joe. Hi, guys.
Aloha.
Hody.
Hi.
Last night I saw a comedy show, and I booked these tickets before. It's a comedy show with a lineup of 5 comedians. I knew 2 of them, and I really wanted to see 2 of them, which is why I bought the whole thing. I knew of a couple other ones, but I wasn't as excited to see them. Not that they're bad. Just
5, were they on stage like combined an hour and a half or so?
Yeah, somewhere around there. 2 days ago, found out that one of those comedians ended up dropping out of the show, and so I was kind of only there for one of the people that was performing. And I realized when I went to see the show, that person that dropped out has a very specific demographic of like 20-something young women who don't really go to comedy shows that often. So it's like under 25 young women. And the entire audience was mostly people that like fit the demographic. And maybe I'm like misjudging the audiences of the other comedians, but I feel like they're all there for that person. That person dropped out and they decided to stay. But I'm sure there's a lot of people that canceled their tickets. Like, that person didn't show up. I'm canceling my ticket. So you sign up to go to see a concert or comedy show to see one person. They cancel. You also cancel your ticket. Travis, Factor Cap.
Fact. Like if it's a one-off, like I want to go see DeMarco Farr perform, and DeMarco Farr is not showing up, I'm out. If it's if I'm going to the show and hey, I like going to comedy and DeMarco's having to be there and I know DeMarco and he's good, and he's out, yeah, I'm still gonna go. But if I'm like, I bought these tickets because you are going to perform and then you are, hey, I can't make
not
it.
Not there. Yeah.
See you later. I'm not going.
In this scenario too, DeMarco, again, you want to see one person. You might have some interest in the other people in the show, but you would cancel your ticket.
For comedy, Cap, I think I would still go. If it was like a band or something and the headliner wasn't there, okay, why go? I'm not going to see the opening acts. I just remember being at, what's the place on Sunset? Is that the Comedy Store?
Comedy Store.
Comedy Store. And we went there, and it was supposed to be Urban Comedy Night.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guys didn't show up. So they slid in this white dude from the crowd.
Oh, really?
So he gets up there in front of this urban crowd, and it's just dead silent. Tore the roof off the place.
Yeah.
15 minutes had everybody cracking up laughing. So from then on, I'm going to see comedy and laugh. If my guy's not there, I'll still stay and watch.
I am kind of the opposite. I'm more likely to stay for a musician that I don't know than a comedian because comedy can be really bad. They can really bomb. Music bombing is different than a comedian not hitting
Unless you kind of like watching comics bomb,
which
is its own kind.
I don't.
It's neither do I.
I want to help the guy.
There is a lane of, oh my God, this guy is just dying up
Let's
there.
just see how poorly it goes.
Let me hear your courtesy laugh. Just to give the guy something, right? Wow, that's funny.
Jorge, in this scenario, you would cancel your ticket.
I mean, if I buy it way in advance, and this guy happened to pull out last minute, I'm already there. I'm just gonna make the best of it at the moment. But I think it is different with comedians, though.
Yeah.
If you're paying for that specific person,
But let's say you're going. Let's say you're going to the Comedy Store or whatever, and you're going to see Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And he's going to have a bunch of opening acts and all these things, and you find out Chris Rock's not showing up tonight. You still going? I bought the tickets to see Chris Rock.
I'm going to laugh.
Yeah.
I want to see Chris Rock, but I'm going to laugh. Yeah.
And
Hopefully.
especially if you're in Jorge or DeMarco's position where you might have booked a babysitter.
Yeah.
You already have things all figured out, and you might just be like, oh, let's just go with it.
Yeah.
And the money's already spent.
I'll just heckle the guy.
That's the worst. Don't be
That is the worst.
Well, I'm
You're
mad.
right, dude.
Chris Rock's not here.
That's one of the, because now it's like, ooh, what's going to happen next? Like
Right.
this is uncomfortable.
There could be violence. There could be words thrown that.
And it always feels like something ugly is going to
Yeah.
come
Oh, yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's Chris Stone. not
Right.
Chris Rock.
Christopher Stone. So, Pedro Pascal's on his press tour for Fantastic Four, which comes out, I believe you can see it today, but it's opening weekend this weekend. And he was talking about his role in Wonder Woman 1984, which is another superhero movie he was in 2020, I believe.
Yeah.
And in that movie, he is clean shaven. And he has looked back at the movie and says, I can't even watch myself. I hate seeing myself clean shaven, and he'll never do it again. So, you have ever done something with your hair or facial hair where you said never again? DeMarco, Factor Cap.
God, yes. You know this, right?
Your mohawk.
I had the mohawk.
Yeah.
I had the blonde mohawk. The hell was I thinking?
And you were giving Kevin Dotson some crap yesterday. Come on.
He's excited. But who's going to tell him it looks bad? I ain't.
Who says it looks bad?
I'm just saying. Who's going to tell that dude it looks bad? Whoever did that to his hair.
I am a enormous Kevin Dotson fan.
Me
he
too.
can do whatever he wants.
That's exactly right.
It looks cool.
It does, yeah.
No, Cap. I have had, bad haircuts, but nothing that have been like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I'm never doing that again. It's fine. Like I've shaved my head. I've had my hair a little longer than before, a little short, but I have had more or less this haircut or this beard or no beard my entire life.
There you go.
I feel like whenever nowadays, when you go clean shaven, you grow it back out again because you're like, I like this better.
So I do. Well, let me rephrase. Susan likes this better.
And that's all you need to say.
So I do that. I think I look much older with my beard, which I don't love.
Yeah.
But the other thing was, before I lost some weight, I looked thinner with a beard because it would make it look like I had a chin when I didn't. Now I actually do.
Yes.
That I think I look thinner and younger without, but Susan likes
Your
it.
You're right.
priorities are in the right spot. Yes.
Yeah, they do.
In that respect.
They sure do.
Jorge, you've ever done something with your facial hair or hair?
I tried growing my hair out like long, and it just starts to curl funny in the back, bro.
To see that. You look like the guy on the oatmeal box.
Or like a young version of like Homer Simpson, kind of like that.
Oh my God.
That's how my hair kind of
like
goes
wavy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to bring that back.
I mean, I gotta find it. I have the picture in the hard drive somewhere. But dude, I never grew out my hair.
Dyed your hair too.
I dyed my hair, but I mean, I like that.
Dyed to what
So
color?
is your hair curly if it grows out?
It does. I mean, yeah, it is. It is curly. I mean, I've had it grown, but I wanted to have it like rock star kind of long, like that.
Mullet.
It just doesn't work on me.
Mullets are in now.
Should use the hot
Michael
comb.
just got one.
I did have a mullet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
in.
my
especially
son
for
comes
baseball
back
players.
with
A mullet?
It is the least severe mullet you can have, but Michael's got very curly hair, so his hair kind of comes out, right? But he cut this part right above his ears real short, and the back is not short at all. And he's like, "What do you think of the mullet?" I'm like, "I don't think much of it." and yeah, he's digging it.
Wow.
One more thing for you guys. Do you guys know the program Know Your Roots?
No.
So Know Your Roots is a television program. I believe it was with PBS, where you sit down and they go through and they find your genealogy.
Oh, yes.
Go through this book and tell you about your ancestors.
Yeah, some people
And
found some stuff they didn't like.
Oh, wait,
It's
yeah.
with it's with celebrities, and so again, you
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
where it
yeah.
comes from.
I did know this.
Andy
yeah.
Samberg talked about this on Good Hang with Amy Poehler a couple weeks ago. His story is interesting because his mother was adopted, and so they forever have never known who her parents were, and they actually did find out in this Know Your Roots thing. So when you go to Know Your Roots, you have no idea what you're going to find. You might think you know your family's history. It might be different than what you've been told. because people wanted to change your perspective. You would sign up for Know Your Roots. You would sit down with the guy and go through this. Jorge Fetracap.
Fact. So I used to work with this one guy. He was a host of a TV show I worked on. His name is Christoph. He used to have a crest. He used to have a crest tattooed on his arm. And people would ask him, like, what's the crest for? He would explain, I went down, my family line, and I found that this crest belonged to my family a long time ago.
Nice.
And he's like, would you like to know what crest it is? So he goes on this website, right? And again, he's like, you're Scottish, you're this. Like, he's talking about me, and I'm like, wait, what?
Right.
And he's like reading this whole thing about me, and then it got me thinking about my crest, my family crest. So absolutely, I would want to find out more of where the Briones clan comes from.
Trav, you'd sign up for Know Your Roots. And you'd be filmed. You'd be filmed finding all this out.
I don't think so. I think it's Cap for me.
As a white person, sometimes you don't want to know.
I'm good with the family lore that's been passed down for generations. I'll just go with that. I'm good, man. I don't know. I think we've landed in the right place.
Yes.
Like where my family, the people, my family that I know is great.
Yes.
And open-minded and wonderful and all of these things, but I don't know, man. Like,
who was it
history
that
can
found
get
out,
weird.
Who was it that found out that their family were slave owners? Was it Affleck or was it?
I don't know, but
Ashton Kutcher. It went sideways in a hurry.
And by the way, you don't have to go that far back.
It was a funny joke by Joe Rogan. That was only 2 people ago, man.
Yeah,
you're right. That's not very long
ago.
ago.
Person that you don't know for sure that your parents came over in immigration.
This thing went around. This is the 90s. You could find out your history and whatnot. Getting into it with African dudes on the football team, like actual fistfights.
Yeah.
About this stuff. And I think Farr, if memory serves, comes from Scotland. Okay. You said Scotland. We may have been had by the same guy.
You guys may be kin.
Yes, and he showed me the family crest. It was the same dude. See? Wow.
Factor Cap is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joe, family always comes first. Call 213-747-2000. That's the law office of Joseph S. Normand. It's a call I've made. 213-747-2000 and normandlegal.com.
Some things you don't need to know.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know who I need to know about? My mom and dad, my grandparent. I'm good.
Some stuff you might not want to know.
We'll throw up a stop sign right about there. Lincoln Riley speaking today at Big Ten Media Day, and he's feeling pretty good. It's coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers. Tomorrow. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could it be lower testosterone?
Lower T.
Happens to most guys after 40. I was in the same boat until I started using Nugenix Total T2.
Total T2, the new one I've seen on TV.
Yep, it's the next generation testosterone booster for both free and total testosterone. It's packed with even more man-boosting power, sending nitric oxide levels skyrocketing in just 3 hours.
It actually works?
I feel like I'm in my 20s again. I've got more more energy, better results in the gym, and things are even better in the bedroom. Send them a text and get a complimentary bottle.
Text now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the #1 testosterone brand at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, absolutely free. Text Sizzle to 369-369. That's SIZZLE to 369-369. Sizzle to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
It's time for the return of Rams football. We're getting close to Marco. It's media day in college. Teams, NFL teams are out opening up training camp. And we will be out there starting today at 3 o'clock. Sedano and Cap will be doing their show for the first day live from Rams training camp at LMU. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready for the season. And training camp coverage on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. You and Morales are going to do a little Q&A with Les Snead today. What are you going to ask Les?
About Arch Manning.
Yeah. When are you getting? How many draft picks are you going to give up to get Arch Manning?
When are we getting Arch Manning?
Yeah.
When is he showing
What
up
number
here?
will Arch Manning wear when he comes to the Rams in 2027?
Just asking less about this season, about rebuilding. I mean, putting names on years, rebuilding year, reloading year, whatever you call this year, F them picks year. You know, where do you slice this? Like, how do you feel about this football team versus any other? Because I keep hearing this from other people. This feels like 2018. This feels like 2021 all over again. That same thing.
Does.
So I wonder from his perspective,
Yeah.
how does it feel for him 10 years in?
You don't need my help, but
In
can I
LA.
just offer a potential question?
Sure.
Is he nervous like I'm nervous with the everybody patting you on the back? Everybody telling you that you made the move of the offseason in Devontae Adams. Everybody telling you that you're the team to look out for. That everybody's saying, hey, they're the ones that are going to make the big leap. Does that, as the GM of the team, does that make you go, everybody needs to pump the brakes?
Okay, I don't spend every waking minute with Les Snead, but I've been around him enough to know that I will bring up stuff that we have talked about for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month. Bring it to his attention. He'll be like, really? That's going on? Like, he has no idea about the outside world. He's very, very insulated.
Yeah.
So, I don't think he would actually know that.
Okay.
But I'd be curious about the answer.
Yeah.
Once he did find out. He'd give you one. It'd take 20 minutes, but he'd give you one.
I don't care where you look, with the ESPN, Fox, any of the sports outlets that exist out there, everybody's high on the Rams.
Yes.
Almost without exception.
And, it's cool. It's deserved. I mean, when you talk about the most important position in the National Football League, it's quarterback, right? Where would you have Matthew Stafford stacked on that list?
Yeah.
Top 10?
Oh, for sure.
Maybe higher, top 5,
8,
depending, 8, whatever.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So things are good when you have a starting caliber quarterback that's credible. Your defense, you just had the Rookie of the Year, and they caught their stride late. So it's starting to look up there. So there's a lot of positives. I guess your biggest choice you have to make is whether you pay your starting tailback or not. Everything else.
I know what I'd do.
Right. But everything else, there's no holes. There's no problems. And you shook the hell out of the Philadelphia Eagles, the eventual champions.
Yeah.
You should be patting them on the back.
Yes, but it kind of goes back to
I forgot the coach. Your coach is top 3.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The football gods and the baseball gods, they're friends.
Yes.
They hang out together.
But I don't think you've been around pumping, beating your drum that we're good.
They haven't been doing it.
Yes.
So they have not provoked the gods.
Yes.
But others may have.
The Dodgers did.
Yeah.
The Dodgers provoked the gods.
The Dodgers provoked them
The
themselves.
Rams have not. Right.
Sometimes you can just be an innocent and get caught in the flood.
This is true. Absolutely.
So sometimes you can just be minding your own business and the gods go, oh,
right.
Watch this.
This is not you.
You
this is
think
him.
you know football, huh?
I think they've
here
been
comes
pretty
the avalanche.
Outside of Puka, that's been the only tabloid-worthy story. Everything has been about ball, right?
Yeah.
Even Jared Goff tried to bring it back, and there's no response here.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I don't think they've tempted the guys at all.
Pretty good. All right, so let's go to the college game. ESPN Analytics for the USC Trojans has the chance of SC winning the Big Ten Conference this year 2%.
Woo.
Okay?
That's got to be embarrassing.
It's really low.
Yes.
It also doesn't feel wrong.
Right.
It also feels like it's, is there a chance? Yeah, but it's a 1 out of 50 chance. Okay? It's not a great chance. But they have a 21% chance at making the college football playoff.
Okay.
Which means they could finish second. They could finish
That means
third.
you're solid in the Big Ten.
You have a good finish in the Big Ten.
3 losses, in the Big Ten.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But you could be in it without being in it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, you're a blue blood. If it's close between you and an undefeated or a one-loss Indiana, right?
Indiana was a one-loss team.
I think
one good team they played.
If it's close, I think SC gets the nod. You're in that group. You're in that category.
They will get the benefit of the doubt in the way that you picked the perfect example. Everything else being equal, we're same record. They didn't play each other head to head. Everything else being equal. Do you want Indiana or USC
you want
at
SC.
your party?
Yes,
I want USC.
You want SC. That's guaranteed TV.
Yeah.
But them winning the Big Ten, I don't know if we'll ever see that. I mean, that's not true.
Yeah,
I mean, it depends on.
You will.
And it might be Lincoln Riley this year at some point.
I think the question is, do we see it with Lincoln Riley? I think that is a probably not. Because
I don't see it happening.
It does feel like a tick, 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 tick. And he's walking around like it's all good. Like, yeah, I'm good, man. I got this big buyout, and we got this recruiting class or that recruiting class. And it feels like that his neck is firmly on the chopping block.
It does, but I think the buyout's the only thing that's saving him. I think everyone
did last year.
Pretty much said that.
I actually feel like his neck is on the chopping block because of this buyout, and he isn't necessarily operating like his neck is on the chopping block. He is preparing for the future with these recruiting classes. He isn't going to the transfer portal. He's having a quarterback that was on his team last year. He didn't go out and get one. And I think if he felt as if his seat was very hot, he might have been more aggressive and more desperate.
Or he just doesn't care.
Or he couldn't get it done.
That's true. That's
the
third option.
I did try to use the portal, and nobody chose SC.
Right.
I did try to go do these other things, and why I'm selling my recruiting class in 2026. That's all I got to sell. Why I'm not using the portal is because I went and tried, and nobody said yes. I'm going to sell what I have, and his job as the head coach is to project confidence.
I always thought, just for SC, when they moved to the Big Ten, I bet your savior is going to come from within the Big Ten. You're going to hire somebody's assistant from Michigan or Ohio State to take this job.
Yeah.
A Big Ten person takes over SC and makes them a Big Ten contender.
Yeah, it's a weird deal because of the guys they've gone through since Pete Carroll. They've had some misses for sure, but they've also had some guys that when they went to other places have done really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sark was there, and Sark obviously had some personal problems that were undermining his success at SC, but he clearly is a good football
Sark
coach.
can coach his butt off.
Damn right.
Yes.
Right?
He knows ball.
So you had the right guy. Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin, thank you. Lane Kiffin is a specific flavor of ice cream.
Yes.
Pretty good coach.
Yes.
Right? Ole Miss is a pretty good football team. Everywhere he's gone, the teams have gotten a little better. It kind of flattened out at SC, but he's not without ability.
I don't remember why Lane Kiffin left here. For the NFL?
They sacked him.
They sacked him.
Remember, he was the tarmac firing.
Yeah, Santa Monica
That's
Airport.
right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And Sark?
Sark drank his way out of SC.
Before or after Washington?
They had their hands
after.
After Washington. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes.
I just said they had their hands tied with how Sark
he got himself fired. And then they went to Clay Helton basically just to kind of say, hey, let's just keep this thing
vanilla ice.
quiet.
Here's a tough question. If you had your pick between Lincoln Riley, Lane Kiffin, and Steve Sarkisian, who are you picking to be your head coach?
Today?
Yeah. Who do you consider a better coach?
You know who I would want?
And in this era.
Yeah. That's the deciding factor to me. In this era where swag, for lack of a better word,
it matters.
Ability to spend money, to talk
the talk,
to be the guy that people want to be,
or let me say recruit.
Recruit.
Yes.
In the modern sense of the word, Kiffin.
Yeah,
it's Kiffin.
I would probably give Lincoln Riley the bronze, no matter who was the gold medal.
The Sarkisian part of it is
because he can coach.
He can, and I'm not saying he can't, but he's winning at Texas. You should win at Texas.
Yes,
it's Texas. winning at Ole Miss is not a guarantee.
No, that's hard. You got to dig it out of the mud.
Yeah,
yes,
that he dug Tennessee out of the mud,
But you get athletes there, too.
You do,
yes.
But it's not USC.
True.
It's not Texas.
Right.
It's not Notre Dame or Alabama.
See, I think that's where Fine Mom's coming from, because, Fine Mom talks to everyone.
Yeah.
And off the record, I bet they say, this is just me guessing, dude, he is really screwing up that job. If I had that job at USC, I would have them doing X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? That's what it seems like. It's awfully personal.
Yeah.
Like he's not really.
That has not been what anybody was hoping.
Right.
It is. Now, let's be fair. When they hired him, it was a grand slam.
Of course.
Everybody's like, holy smoke.
His track record coming out of Oklahoma.
He was also in Oklahoma. He wasn't up. He wasn't like, a free agent, basically.
It was a surprise.
You stole him.
He was
Oklahoma.
hot. Yes.
He was hot. And like, where they got Pete Carroll almost on accident. Right? Like
got lucky with him?
Pete Carroll was like their fourth or fifth choice. They tried to hire Dennis Erickson. They tried to hire Mike Riley. They tried to hire Mike Bellotti. They tried to hire a lot of guys that said no.
He exceeded expectations.
And all of a sudden, when Pete Carroll got hired, it was you mean the guy that sucked at the Jets?
Uh-huh.
Like that was the response.
Kind of a laugh.
And he became Pete Carroll. And did what he did here, went back to the NFL, killed it in the NFL. He's still in the NFL. Like he became Pete Carroll. So they've tried to grow guys. Then they hired Carroll's assistants in Sark and Kiffin. Didn't really work. They tried to go kind of milquetoast with, Helton. Didn't really work. They went big time. It's not really worked. Like they've tried all these different paths. So here's what I'm getting to. You and I are of an age to have remembered the glory days, and not just the Pete Carroll glory days, but what came before it, John Robinson, John McKay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just not that good of a job anymore.
No, I refuse to believe that. SC is still one of the more coveted jobs.
Then why is it not working?
I think it's the guy you hired.
All four of them?
I think so.
4 bad hires
I really do. I mean, look, I can't wait to see what the Raiders do with Pete Carroll. I mean, you
okay, but hold on.
Yeah.
Why does it not work at Texas, or does work at Texas and Ole Miss and didn't work at SC?
I think Texas has gone all in a long time ago.
That would speak to that the SC job is not the good job that it used to be. They're not all in. So that's on my side of the argument.
I think there's ways to do it. I really do. You can't have that much tradition and not be in the mix.
If Sark went everywhere else and it was a disaster, then it's the wrong guy. If Kiffin went other places and it was a disaster, then they hired the wrong guy. Clay Helton was the wrong guy. Okay. Lincoln Riley had success at Oklahoma. It's not having these guys have not. They've had success other places.
SC might not be SC anymore.
And what I'm saying is, I know you and I look at it through a lens of Marcus Allen and Charles White and O.J. Simpson and Carson Palmer and Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush and Lendale White and all these great players and Anthony Munoz, all of them, right? Junior Seau, Willie McGinnis, what SC?
You get the right guy, it can be
all
that
of those
again.
guys are old.
You get the right guy again, you start winning. Everybody in L.A. loves a winner. You start doing what Pete Carroll did and start generating all the buzz, you'll have everything you need, all the resources you need. But if you see the opposite, you won't.
25 years ago.
I know, it's been a while. And look, I'm hoping I'm wrong about Lincoln Riley. That would be great if all of a sudden he ran the table, coached his butt off.
Yeah.
Won the Big Ten.
Yeah,
that
look,
would be something.
I'm hoping so. It'd be fun to have
too.
SC be good again. But
I hope so.
When you see success other places with the same guy and there wasn't success here, it makes you go, huh.
Okay, yes, there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah,
no
it's
doubt.
like, and again, we've talked about what's missing. It's a good location. It's a prestigious university. There's academics if you want them. I'm not saying you got to go to club, but it's there if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Fans that care. An administration at least says they care. Where's the disconnect?
I don't know. I am shocked. I keep asking all my SC friends, what the hell happened to you guys? There was no one that outspent SC, even when you couldn't spend money on people.
It's been a long time since those guys went through there.
Yes, it's been a while.
It really has. All right, let's go back to the Dodgers and them getting a much-needed win yesterday, and Shohei Otani continues to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN, and let me tell you about my friend and my lawyer, Joseph S. Normand. Joe's the guy I called when I got in an accident right down the road here on the 10 freeway. Got hit by one of those dump truck things. I called Joe right away. When my son Bobby was involved in an accident, we called Joe right away. And I got to tell you, the peace of mind that comes along with knowing you have an expert on your side is really something else, because I could not believe how quickly the insurance companies go to work on you. And they just want to get it done and on to the next one. And not only do they want to get it done, they want to get it done as cheaply for them as possible, which means not giving you what you deserve. Joe's not going to let them do that to you. if you get involved in an accident, call the law office of Joseph S. Normand, 213-747-2000. Put the number in your phone right now, because if you get in an accident, if you know. If you haven't, it's incredibly confusing and scary, and stuff starts happening fast. You need that number in your phone right now, 213-747-2000. If you get hurt, if you have a slip and fall, if you're shopping somewhere, something falls on you, call Joe, 213-747-2000. You can go online at normandlegal.com, and when you do it, let him know that Travis sent you in.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Real men don't bite their nails. They get them buffed and admired. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $30 on an indulgent 2-hour mani-pedi combo at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Pointer Sisters, live August 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Jeep Gladiator and $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Cap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
Rams fans, the 2025 NFL season is right around the corner, and you don't want to miss out on any of the action. Catch every home game this season, including marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $90 per game. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Everybody loves a winner. So nobody loved me.
This is Lincoln Riley listening to this right now.
Oh, jeez.
Lady Peace.
That's true. You can't be turned in non-losing, non-winning seasons in LA. You just can't do that.
No.
It used to be unacceptable there. It was. This was unacceptable.
I just don't think they know. I don't
Not
think
losing, to be irrelevant in college football, to be an afterthought, used to be unacceptable to Trojan fans. What the hell has happened?
I still think it is. I don't think they know how to get out of it.
I do.
I think they're trying. How?
Start over. Eat the money.
Okay. Oh, but this isn't the first time they've changed the coach.
This is true.
This is 20 plus years.
I guess they've lost their way.
And some of the other coaches have had success. Not some, with the exception of Clay Helton.
Yes.
Think about this. Coach O was here for a hot second. He went to LSU and won a national champion. And I'm not saying that he's the second coming of, Nick Saban.
Yeah.
It's not my point.
He
But
left
they
here
didn't
and
hire
had
him because
success.
he wasn't a USC guy.
Right, and he goes and wins a national championship. That Kiffin has had success at a place that is not a traditional football power.
True.
Sark is at the most prestigious football program in the country, arguably, and thriving.
Yes.
Riley was at Oklahoma and thriving.
I think we're answering the question. Yeah, it's not. It might not be the coaches.
Yeah, it's something.
It might be the environment, and maybe like the Pac-10, Pac-12 was the last vestige, and I'll give the Big Ten some credit too, of the student athlete. It seemed like they were hanging on to it.
They
were at least fighting for it. They refused to do what the SEC was doing, going all in.
I'd agree with that.
So maybe SC is still trying to fight that battle.
I think UCLA is, and I think
Definitely.
that's why they are where they are. I think that's why Stanford and Cal did not go, they are just kind of trying to find a place to land. They were trying to do it too. SC and Oregon, and they're kind of trying to live in both worlds, I think.
Yes.
But if they had to make a choice, I think I know which way they're going to land.
Oregon went all in.
They did.
Yeah, Oregon went all in.
Of course they did. Yeah. And I think SC thinks they did, but didn't really.
I respect that, but I think if you want to be competitive in today's college football, you're going to have to get your hands dirty. A little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's not even like getting. You got to get your hands green.
Yeah. Yes. You're going to have to talk the talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's because before you had to do it in the back room.
Right.
Now you can do it on the porch.
Did you see?
How much do you want? Okay.
Did you see Steve Sarkisian and his intro video to Texas football when he's walking you through campus?
The parking lot you're talking about?
Parking lot. It's lined with Lamborghinis.
I know.
That's college football now.
I swear to God, DeMarco, when I saw that, I thought that was AI.
No, it's real.
I really did, because I'm like, I get that maybe I'm not just because he's the one guy I know that's the most famous. Like if Arch Manning had a Lambo, you'd be like, okay, but there were 10?
Yes. Now, I think they're partnered with a dealer, but that's what they're talking.
I mean,
you may need to do that. That might be embarrassing for Trojan fans. No, seriously, for Trojan graduates that don't want to go that route, because that is kind of embarrassing.
It's
that
weird.
Your school is doing
it's
that.
It's like, I'm of two minds of this. I'm glad the guys get what they get because they deserve it. They're generating the money. They should get to share in the money.
Yes.
It's also kind of gross.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're relishing in the bad side, so to
it's
speak.
kind of gross.
I think SC's going to have to do that, yeah.
Mike Loxley brought this up. He's the coach of Maryland football, and he brought this up at Big Ten Media this week. And it was about the reality of, like, feeling like you're losing the locker room because these guys are fighting against each other. So I'm going to play what Mike said this week.
I had to decide whether to pay a freshman coming in or take care of a veteran player that helped me go to 3 bowl games and have success and do something that hadn't been done in 130 years in the history of Maryland football. And it was hard to do both. And so what I've decided now is if you come to Maryland and you look outside of our locker room, there's a sign. And that sign reads, you can leave your Louis belts, your car keys, and your financial statements outside of this locker room, because when you enter those doors, we'll all pay the same price for success or failure.
Good luck selling that. Good luck selling that, man. You guaranteed you won't win.
Wow. It's a perfectly fine sentiment.
Yes.
It is. This is a can't we all just get along? Can't we just that you're bringing in a professional sports dynamic into an environment that people aren't mature enough to handle.
Correct.
That you didn't make as much money as Kurt Warner. You get it.
Right.
Kurt, I get it.
But I'm a pro. It's different.
That's what I'm talking
about. It's different.
You were a grown man.
Yes.
You had been in the pros for a long time. You know how the world works. You know that this gets paid X, this gets paid Y. It's not the same.
That's how it works.
An 18-year-old doesn't get that.
That's a hell of a choice, though.
It is a really difficult thing to understand, because at 18, we all think we're going to the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
We all think that we're the difference between going to the national championship or not, but you're paying him 10x what you're paying me.
Right. Just to get him.
Just to get him?
Yeah.
And that's going to create problems.
Sell it to that veteran kid. I know, look, you deserve it, but I have to pay him, because if I don't, we're going to lose him.
Okay.
And if we have him, we have a better chance of winning.
You're right, Coach, but I'm still driving an 87 Honda Accord, and that kid just pulled up in a Lambo. Are you kidding me?
That's your job.
I get it.
Yes.
But again, that's going to be – I know it's my job, and I know that's what it's here, but I hate it, and I hate him.
But we need him.
And now I get it.
But if we don't pay him, he's going to go to our rival.
I hear you.
Yes.
I'm saying these are human emotions. You can't logic your way out of how
Not
I
at
feel.
all. But that's the game you're in, and you might as well get into it. And if you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly.
Yeah.
Get in there and be that.
If we're going to have a team, and I know that I can't stand that guy. Good luck.
Yeah. I do wonder how the victories feel now, when you know you've paid for it, basically. Part of the reason you won, this is not a Dodger thing, but just college football. Part of the reason you won is because you paid more than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to make the shine of winning
Ohio State had
a little less.
But I think what it is Ohio State buying better players than San Jose State. There's no joy in that. But beating Texas, hell, you spend as much money as me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, as long as I'm competing against equally wealthy entities,
Yes.
Yeah, it feels great.
But it's less. I mean, this is what I heard from Deshaun Foster.
Kicking the doors off of Purdue doesn't feel great.
True. But Deshaun Foster told me this himself on the sideline. He spends more time glad-handing than he does coaching.
That's where the money
comes
from.
So when you win.
That's why you better hire a staff, bro.
Right. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to go. That guy over there that runs a tech company or a media company or runs a whatever. He's a 100 millionaire or a billionaire. I need to make him like me. I'm going to go put my arm around him, tell him some jokes. I need you to teach this kid how to block while I'm gone.
Right.
I do know.
Or give me money so I can pay for the guy I don't have to teach. Right.
A listener brought this up. I think maybe it's 2 weeks ago. He called and was offering this up as a talking point. But like, a story came out where USC is in debt, $200 million, something like that. Like USC, the entity, USC, the school.
Problems.
But that is different than USC, the athletic program. Like these are things where, like, when we're talking about NIL, it's not president of USC signing off on this and giving this money. It is basically a booster program that is sending these to these kids. So you can be flush with cash in the athletic department in the NIL deals and be in debt as the school.
Oh, where's all those SC license plate holder people that just love to throw it in your face?
It's. I'll just use some famous SC alums, right?
Yes.
It's more just, I just got to get George Lucas to buy into funding my football program.
That's
all it takes.
That's all Oregon did.
I just need George Lucas to decide, you know what? I'm tired of finishing in 8th place in the Big Ten. What do you want?
Make them all stormtroopers.
Right.
Every uniform is a stormtrooper.
What do you want? I'll
Money.
pay for it.
I need
George Lucas is a billionaire many times over. Whatever you want.
I need a blank checkbook.
That's what Phil Knight did.
Yes, that's all he did. That's all Oregon
You need
did.
what do you need? Well, we're going to build the craziest uniforms. We're going to build the craziest locker rooms. We're going to travel like this. Okay.
See, that's
here's
what I
your
mean.
money.
I thought they were already like that, but it seems like they grew a conscience overnight.
Or it can be like the relationship between the Angels and Disney, where you make a movie about us. You could make a movie about USC football using USC football trademarks.
You know, players talk when it was under the table, so we knew. Yeah. SC never spared a dollar to get the right guy.
No. Yeah. Again, it's a long time, and I'm not saying that they still don't, but. This idea of being at SC, it's like, why would I go to SC? Oregon's a lot better. Ohio State's a lot better. Michigan's a lot better. Texas is a lot better. Alabama, I haven't seen SC be good in 20 years.
You can make SC a championship team again. You could be that guy.
Yeah.
And like I said this before and I stand by it. I'd rather be LA famous than just about anything. I'd rather be the man here than Oregon. I'd rather be the man here than Alabama.
What if I could be the man in any place I want and be rich and be really
For my
good?
own taste, I'd rather be the guy here.
I get that. And
Right.
that's your personal preference is
I
your
wanna be
personal
Reggie
preference.
Bush. Right.
But if I'm saying I can be the man anywhere I go, I'm going to get paid the same anywhere I go.
Yes.
And we're going to go play for the national championship? That sounds good.
Cherry on top.
Yeah.
I saw part of a podcast today with Matt Leinart. Matt Leinart took Rihanna out to dinner. That only happens in Los Angeles. That doesn't happen in Alabama.
20 years ago.
Right, that's true. It was a while back, but it can happen.
And the places with the most money, those are in Columbus, Ohio.
True.
Ann Arbor, Michigan. Tallahassee, Florida. These are not places that are the center of wealth. They are people that are center of places that care about football.
Yep.
Like New York and LA are not the football capitals of the world.
Do we
it's
still
these
care?
places that care.
Maybe that's it. Maybe no one cares about. Because I thought Southern California, they cared about football and college football.
I think that's before the Rams and the Chargers got here. Because before we didn't have an NFL team. Now we have two.
But even before that, when you had both teams in town and SC had Rodney Peete, they cared. When Aikman was at UCLA, they cared.
30 years ago.
Okay, maybe they just forgot.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and the landscape is so different.
Yeah,
now.
it's true.
Just so different. It's just a different sport almost.
Wow.
And the advantages that you had are not as impactful as they used to be.
This is true.
Yeah.
It leveled the playing field with money.
And once I got
facilities.
you couldn't leave.
You
know,
now
honestly,
missing a year.
It's like now the second I get you on campus, I got to make sure that somebody is not sniffing around your apartment the next week.
I know. It's
I got to
crazy.
recruit you daily.
Well, you got to get in on that. That's what they're doing.
I
You
agree.
don't. There's no rest days anymore.
And this is where they, it just goes. It's like, yeah, why would Alabama's paying me? We're winning. Why would I come back over here? You can pay me more. Hey, they're going to give me. I'll stay here then.
Yeah,
it's a weird deal. I got something very exciting coming up this afternoon.
Do you?
I'll tell you next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, all party with Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino. LA's hottest card room where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. Tickets are sold out, but you can win your way in. Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long for you to win your way in at Hollywood Park Casino. Open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step into Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekends. For more info, go to playhpc.com or follow them at playhpc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could it be lower testosterone?
Lower T.
Happens to most guys after 40. I was in the same boat until I started using Nugenix Total T2.
Total T2, the new one I've seen on TV.
Yep, it's the next generation testosterone booster for both free and total testosterone. It's packed with even more man-boosting power, sending nitric oxide levels skyrocketing in just 3 hours.
It actually works?
I feel like I'm in my 20s again. I've got more energy, better results in the gym, and things are even better in the bedroom. Send them a text and get a complimentary bottle.
Text now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the #1 testosterone brand at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, absolutely free. Text Sizzle to 369-369. That's SIZZLE to 369-369. Sizzle to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Ooh. Easy E? Yeah, okay. Way back in the day. Changed everything. Oh, my God. I'd never seen so many Raider fans in my life. All of a sudden, the Raiders became the thing. That's another thing about the Raiders nobody talks about. And Al Davis.
What's that?
He went all in on this gangster stuff and did not stop them at all. Not once. That was funny. Everybody in my neighborhood became Raider fans when this album came out.
Hey, what's up, Holmes?
Al Davis was a pretty smart guy.
Yeah, that's one way to say it.
Well, and I'm not saying smart as in benevolent.
He knew how to make some money.
I'm saying this works.
Yes, it did.
And even before, like, the culture of what you're talking about, like, the Raiders were, counterculture long before that.
True. They were always the rebels and whatnot.
My gosh.
But, yeah, bro, this stuff's flying off the shelves. Yeah. Well, who's buying it? Don't worry about it.
That question, how many did they buy?
Right.
Not who, how many?
How many?
Yeah.
They even made the King sweater hot for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, it was a thing. Hey, look, Al Davis knew what was up right up until he didn't.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, he lost his fastball at some point. We're all gonna.
Another
he just was
dude,
in a public place.
Like Jerry, he's going to do it his way. And there's no guarantee that Jerry won't go out with a winner.
No, it's not. No, yeah, I agree with you, but it's guarantee is a long way from
it's getting
probability.
Late. It's getting late. Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's not so far off the reservation like Al was.
No.
But
he's not far off.
We're getting there.
I think he's an Emmett Smith away from, like, shocking the world again.
We're getting there. It's your last chance to be a part of Saturday night's Mason and Ireland's 21st birthday private podcast party at Hollywood Park Casino. Listen for the lie of the day, and you'll have a chance to join them on Saturday night. Tune in to Mason and Ireland from noon to 3 on LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. I get to go to the dentist today.
Oh, that's what you are looking forward to? This still shocks me.
I just sent Laura a text here. She's feeling better. This is very good news.
Yay.
She's going to be back sooner than later. But see, Laura is the only one that I can really properly celebrate this with because she likes going to the dentist.
Because you guys are both crazy. Why do you like going to the dentist?
And because you didn't just shell out a ton of money to the dentist like Emily did this year.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that they got in your pocket like that. But here's what my dental appointment is at 2:00. By 2:35, 2:45, something like that. I'm going to be clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
Polished up. Feeling good.
Okay.
Ready to go.
You ready for the question? You want to get your teeth whitened today?
Every time.
They're going to ask you again?
There's going to be there are two questions they ask me every time. And I'm like, I've been coming here for 20 years. We've been over this before. But I like them. They're great. They have this wax thing that you can dip your hands in. It's like
the paraffin wax.
Yeah. And I don't like that.
Oh, you don't?
I don't like
it's
that.
my favorite.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
Then you should do it.
I love it.
But I do not like that. So every time, hey, you want to put your hands in the wax? It's like, no, thank you.
So relaxing.
That's what they say every time. I'm like, I tried it once.
Wait,
and
what is the purpose of it?
It's to soften your hands.
Yeah, it's like this warm wax on you, and
they put you. It's like melted wax. You dip your hands in. You take them out, and they put these bags and
put your feet in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
not
good.
for me is the answer. It is not for me. They will ask that, and then they'll come in, they'll do the thing, and then any other questions? Nope. And then, have you ever thought about having your teeth whitened?
Every time.
Well,
oh my gosh.
Not since 6 months ago when you asked me, and I said no, and the 6 months before that when you asked me, and I said no, and so no, thank you.
No, thank you. Have you ever had your teeth whitened?
Mm-mm.
Never? Would you ever?
Now I can't, because then I'd look like I'd show up with horse veneers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, it would be weird if I came in here looking like, Matt Dillon from Something About Mary one morning.
I think you should get, one. I think everyone should do it once.
Again, anybody that wants to do it, knock yourself out.
I've never done it.
But it's also just cosmetic, because, Travis, your teeth are healthy, and clearly they're healthy, and so it's just cosmetic.
I understand, and they could be whiter. I'm not... That would be fine.
Yes.
But it's, I don't know.
It's no big deal.
I feel like that's opening the door to things that are not in my lane.
Your teeth aren't yellow.
They're not great.
Yeah.
They could be
you don't look like you're from
it's money that you would spend on something that's just cosmetic that you could spend on
martinis and golf.
Beer.
True. Yeah, your breath doesn't stink, I don't think.
I don't think so
There
either.
you go. Good.
His teeth are healthy.
I've told you the story where, a guy that I played baseball with at Santa Barbara, we were teammates for 4 years. Really fantastic player. And we were done playing, and the year after we were done, so 2 years removed.
Okay.
We none of us had gone to the alumni game like the year after we were done, but the year after that, my whole group of guys, we all say, hey, let's come back and we'll play. We hadn't seen each other in a couple of years. Let's get together and we'll go play this alumni game. And he showed up with like the Freddie Freeman, and he did not have great teeth prior to that,
right?
And he showed up looking like if Rex Ryan, Matthew Stafford, and Freddie Freeman had a baby.
Oh my gosh!
And it's like these are his college teammates. And we're like, so we're not supposed to say anything about that. Like, how would you like us to address what's going on in your mouth?
Because
this is not. No. Like, when did you do that? Why did you do that? And teammates, so we can give each other
like showing up with hair all of a sudden.
All right, here's one for you. Yeah, that's another one. I can't do that either.
Are we not supposed to say something?
Yeah,
yes.
Like if I showed up tomorrow looking like Jorge, you'd be like, hey, look, Trav, what's going on, man?
Right.
What? You grew hair overnight?
You're not going to say something?
Yeah, I'm just combing it different.
No, you've got hair now. You didn't have hair yesterday.
I will say that somebody on ESPN television, I had that reaction. He went into his offseason one way, came out. I'm like, oh.
Hair?
That is, hair.
Hair.
Color or volume?
Both.
Oh, both. Okay.
Actually, less color. More just volume that I'm like, somebody wants turkey.
Yeah. That's where you go to get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a buddy going.
Yeah.
I did not know this. I did not know everyone goes to Turkey to get their hair done.
It works, and it looks pretty good.
Really?
Like before.
What are they doing in Turkey that they're not doing here?
It's cheaper.
Oh,
They're doing the same
okay.
thing.
It's
less expensive to fly to Turkey, get it done, and fly back.
This is the lowest bidder.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
but they know what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
Like
All right.
sometimes the cheapest is not the place to go.
Right, yes.
Like
You
if
want the
that guy
highest bidder.
says, I will give you a discount, triple bypass, skip that
No.
guy.
Thank you.
But if the guy goes, I can do your hair and it looks great, yeah, okay.
I can save
let's
you
do
some
that.
money. Okay, yeah.
I have been seeing that there is a growing amount of people going to Mexico for facelifts.
Or dentist.
Yeah.
Or the dentist, really?
Yeah.
The facelifts, and they look good. The girls that have got it done. But
Never do your face. Here, Mexico, anywhere else.
Lindsay,
Don't touch your
Lindsay
face.
did.
Not doing faces.
Really? Maybe?
Lindsay Lohan, I'm being specific.
No,
Yes.
not
I'm
doing
like,
faces.
wait a minute.
Not doing
Dang.
Lindsay Lohan.
We just reached a new one on the show.
Don't touch your face.
Dang.
And Lindsay Lohan looks like she had a facelift.
I'm so glad you were stunned like me.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
No, I was just going to blow past it.
Woo.
I wasn't going to. I was
Lindsay
just going to
Lohan.
keep
I was
going like it
addressing
was
Travis
nothing.
because he loves Lindsay Lohan.
I do.
She has her Freakier Friday premiere.
Yeah, yeah, she's fine. It's whatever. She's kind of. I'm lost interest. Quite
Listen
frankly.
all day
You
to
lost
ESPN.
interest because of the facelift version.
She
of
looks
her?
weird.
Okay.
She looks like she had a facelift, and that's not my.
Not your jam?
No,
Yeah.
I like. You know what I like? Somebody to look like a real person.
Yeah.
Not somebody that had the crank tightened on the back of their neck.
Oh, and also one more thing about Freakier Friday because I brought it up. Jamie Lee Curtis on the red carpet said that she was going to play Angela Lansbury's. Is it Angela Lansbury? Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah,
Angela
Lansbury.
Yeah, she's going to play that character in a reboot, something like
Okay,
that.
so here's what's
Maybe a
going
movie.
on. Kathy Bates is Matlock.
Yes.
Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be Murder, She Wrote lady.
Yeah.
But that works.
Jessica Fletcher, I believe, was her character's
yes.
name.
Yes.
Yeah, why I know that, I couldn't even begin to tell
Great
you.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, but that show's been off the air for
I had a
Forever.
professor in college. He was the figure skating coach at our university. He was really interesting. His favorite show was Murder, She Wrote, and he would bring it up once a day in class. He was our media policy and law professor.
Lansbury.
Angela Lansbury.
Yes.
And Angela Lansbury, again, why I know the things that I know, I don't know why. She played Elvis's mother, I believe, in Blue Hawaii.
Did she really?
Was the movie. Okay. And she was 7 years older than Elvis.
You can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she looked like Elvis's mother.
Did she?
Yes.
Miracle
She's also
of
the
TV.
teacup in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, talented
And
person.
she sings the tale as old as time.
Yeah. No, great. Jessica
Get
Fletcher.
your teeth
my,
whitened.
my,
I want you to get your teeth
They're going to
whitened.
ask. You know what I should do? Oh,
Yeah.
no, I can't.
Tell them
do it.
yes
I'm
for the
not gonna
first
do it.
time.
I was going to try to clandestinely record it on my phone, but
Yeah.
that's bad pool. I'm not going to do that.
That's against HIPAA rules.
Yeah,
isn't it?
probably.
Something like that.
But can you violate your own HIPAA?
I don't think so.
No,
I
it's
don't
only
think
the
so.
dentist if he goes on his own Twitter and
Right.
then posts you
Yeah.
without your
You should
permission.
get it. You should get your teeth whitened.
You want
Come
to pay
on.
for it?
How much does it cost?
I don't know. I'll ask.
I think
Yes.
it's probably somewhere between $2,000 and $4,000.
Ooh.
What?
I wouldn't pay $400.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe I'm overblasting.
I don't know. I truly don't know.
Maybe
you
that's
could be
without
right.
insurance.
I
I-5
have
South.
no idea.
I-5 South.
I will bring you an estimate for my Freddie Freeman's later
Please
today.
do. Okay.
Hot and Cold is coming up next.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he enter the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers tomorrow. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd! Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Making waves all week long with your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to SeaWorld San Diego. Every day this week, you've got a shot to take the whole crew to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea jellyfish exhibit. The reimagined Journey to Atlantis coming soon. and the nonstop excitement of the Summer Spectacular. Stay locked in to Sedano and Cap and be ready when you hear the cue to call. It's the SeaWorld San Diego ticket giveaway. All week long, only on Sedano and Cap, right here on ESPN LA.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Otolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going, and going, and going.
Yes! Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
As you know, we've welcomed a new partner here at 710 ESPN, NextGen. NextGen, the official AC, heat, and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans.
You're as cold as ice.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Time for our feature we do 3 days a week. Who's hot, who's cold, thanks to NextGen.
Boy, time for Who's Hot, Who's Cold. Take it away, Producer M.
Aloha.
Wooder.
Wooder?
Yes.
Wooder.
He's been doing that all week.
I know. Wooder.
That's what
All
they
right.
say in Philly.
Wooderson.
It's time for the return of Rams football on ESPN LA. Tune in starting at 3 p.m. today.
Will Chamberlain.
With Sedano and Cap for our
Bonds.
first day live from Rams training camp at LMU. Looks like a fun time out there. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready to kick off the season. Chalk, DeMarco, and Chris. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at the Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. All right, what's hot? And I'm looking at it right now. He's on ESPN2 Sports Center from earlier today. Bill Belichick, as we know, is going to be the UNC head football coach. His season starts in 39 days. Their first game is going to be on ESPN primetime. And UNC Chapel Hill has sold out all of its tickets for his first year as head coach.
Great.
So put yourself in position. You're in Charlotte, North Carolina. You really want to see a UNC game. Would you have shelled out big money to see Bill Belichick be the head coach of the team before a ball is snapped? Would you have shelled out big money? Travis?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Just so I'm understanding this right, like you're saying, I know that Bill Belichick is the coach. I haven't seen a single practice, anything, but I know he's coming.
When you found out, maybe like in June, you're like, I'm going to go and try to see them play UVA, and I'm going to pay $200 to see.
Sure, why not?
You're in.
Bill Belichick is a legend. Whether or not it's going to work, we're going to find out. I don't know, but Bill Belichick is a living legend, and I want to see him go do his thing. Sure, I would do it.
Tough sledding.
Yeah.
Tough sledding. To make North Carolina a valid...
They've always been okay.
Right. To take them to the next level, they're still waiting. But I would say 80% are there because they love the Tar Heels. The other 20 are showing up for the train wreck.
Might be.
Yeah.
In the red pants.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
I don't know what percentage of the people Bill Belichick represents, but he's there for that.
Of course.
Oh,
yes.
Would you have gone and paid money to go see it, DeMarco?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I can't wait to see what Belichick does. I can't wait to see what he does with the college game. I can't wait to see. If he gets out-coached in college, that would be interesting.
Everything's on the table.
Yes.
Complete and utter awesomeness? Sure.
Right.
Maybe. And, oh, my God, this is a mess. Also possible.
Yes.
Everything in between.
And yeah, UNC football is not a powerhouse by any means, not even a good ACC school. It's like below UVA, honestly, and that's hard to do in terms of football. So what's cold is the Jets. Wamp, wamp. So Justin Fields didn't even make it as far as Aaron Rodgers did in his season, but we do have some better news. So this morning it was reported that Justin Fields had to be carted off the field during their training camp practice with a lower leg injury. Turns out that it was a toe injury, but better than a broken toe. It's been reported that he has a dislocated toe in his right foot and will be day-to-day.
That's better?
Fields avoids serious injury and significant missed time for the Jets.
I'd rather be dislocated than broken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just pop it back in there?
And then you have to heal. Toes are hard.
Yeah.
For him, I mean, he uses his feet a lot. Might as well be a shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to be different when he comes back. It takes a long time for those things to heal.
The Jets have to be number one on the bad luck rankings.
Snake bit teams?
Yeah. It's just like and take the personal feelings of Aaron Rodgers and put him over there for a second, but they finally get a guy that you think is going to, like in the moment the game starts, he tears his Achilles. You decide to, and it's a complete disaster.
What did they do to tempt the gods?
I don't know, man, but it's clearly something that the Jets, the universe does not want the Jets to be good at football.
Somebody paid an Etsy witch to curse the Jets because her ex-boyfriend loved the Jets. That's what happened.
Has there been a controversy with the Jets? You're not still paying for gas to know, are you?
No, it's just because it precedes that. Like if they, other than Joe Namath, they've just
been a struggle. Yeah, it's been wild.
What's that?
Straight poop.
Yeah, I mean, when Key was there, and Key told they were close a couple of times. They had some pretty good teams, but something would always go wrong.
Pennington
Bart Scott,
was good. Yeah.
Pennington had his. They got to the AFC Championship game with Mark Sanchez a couple of times, and
Rex
then
had
just
it going.
cratered. And
Man,
they
I
just
don't know.
can't get out of the way.
You had Belichick, you didn't have Belichick.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Right.
That's a weird one. To be a fan of a team like that, and this is where LA fans are mostly spoiled, except for the Clipper fans, that you have not had a team that just perpetually
broke your heart,
or just had terrible luck.
Yeah.
Where before, like even when you think the Clippers get Kawhi Leonard and he immediately breaks down.
Right.
Like
that would be
the Clippers are the one team here in LA that even when they do the right thing,
get
Kawhi Leonard, get Paul George, the whole thing just goes haywire.
I never thought that. The Clipper fans are the closest to Jet fans.
Jet fans, and there are others along the way, but usually it's like the Raiders we were talking about a minute ago. The Raiders were awesome until the owner lost his marbles, and then it kind of went in a different. But it's like, Al's still there, but he's not making the decisions he used to. It's not working out, so there's a reason for it. Now, like with the Jets and with the Clippers have really good ownership now. The Clippers are building beautiful buildings and signing. It's still.
I don't know what the Jets did. Yeah. Wow.
It is a weird deal. All right, I got one for you real quick. Oh, let me do this first. Let me tell you about NextGen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical team of SoCal sports fans. They just brought you hot and cold. And you also know that NextGen has got you covered for all of your AC and heating services, but they do plumbing as well. So if you've got a plumbing issue going on in your home, call NextGen for anything, big or small. Whether we're talking about a leaking foundation, big, a backed-up drain, relatively small, sewage problems, or anything in between, you're just looking for better water for you and your family. NextGen has the expertise and solutions for all of these problems. And for a limited time, NextGen is offering you a drain clearing with accessible cleanout for just $88, but it doesn't stop there. They're so confident in what they're doing and their expertise that they're offering a 30-day guarantee on that drain clearing, leaving you with the peace of mind. So slab leaks, clogged drains, water filtration, NextGen is the place to go. 833-3-NEXTGen. That's 833-3-NEXGEN or nextgenaironplumbing.com.
I don't care if the team is struggling. It's struggling. I just want to kiss you.
That was legendary.
That was very,
iconic.
Very Jet.
It was very Jet. That's another moment.
Yes, my gosh.
Teams that have not had bad luck. Here's this one in particular.
Not had bad luck?
Not recently.
Oh, okay.
Or actually very recently, but generally speaking, for the last 10, 12 years, the Dodgers have run as smoothly as you could possibly hope for, right? Just as smoothly as could be.
Well,
let me ask you something.
With a few hiccups.
Yeah, sure. There's always hiccups, but it's not because they made terrible decisions.
No.
It's because stuff happened.
Yes.
Ready? Was this offseason that they just had the worst offseason they've had in maybe 10 or 12 years? Because think about think about who they added this offseason. Okay? Let's go through it. Blake Snell.
Broken.
He's pitched 9 innings.
Yes.
Hasn't been here. It has, now, what happens moving forward? Time will tell. But so far,
nine innings.
Miss.
Yes.
Massive miss. Michael Conforto.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Right? Tanner Scott.
Yes.
4 years for a relief pitcher. Huge miss.
Yes.
Kirby Yates.
Far, yes.
Kirby Yates didn't get an out yesterday, walked everybody he faced, and they had to take him out of the game.
This might be, yeah.
You know who they re-signed to a 3-year deal? Teoscar Hernandez. You know who's not been very good this year? Teoscar Hernandez. You know who they gave an extension to this offseason that has not been particularly good this year?
Who?
Tommy Edman.
It might be.
And again,
it might be the worst offseason of all time. Yes.
They're still in first place.
Right.
Those guys
for the Dodgers.
There's a ton of runway for these guys to make good on all of these things.
Yeah,
with the
they can turn this around.
Yates.
Right.
Yates is on a 1 year, so I think that's going to go down as a miss. Conforto is going to go down as a miss. There's still plenty of time for Tanner Scott to turn it around.
True.
Ton of time for Teo and Edman
and Snell,
and certainly for Snell, but. All of those guys that we're like, oh my God, they got everybody. None of them have hit.
It looks like none of them have panned out.
Yeah.
I still think Tanner Scott will have something to say about your postseason run.
I agree.
Not ready to give up on him. And Blake Snell, again, this could all be a memory when he comes back and he
100%.
starts pitching well. Right.
But as we sit here on July 24th,
it looks bad.
They all misses.
Yes. You can't get out of the Conforto thing.
No.
That is a miss, no matter what he does.
Yates, too. He looks lost.
That's a miss. Yes.
That's when, can you imagine being Dave Roberts and watching this go down? And you're like, we're in the major leagues and we can't throw the ball over the plate.
No, I couldn't be.
For the third day in a row, we just can't throw the ball over the plate. That's what we're doing.
I wouldn't give you unsettling if I was Dave.
No.
Yeah, I would give you something out of Billy Ball or somebody else going nuts. Yes. I wouldn't be as chill as Dave.
Ear, as they say. The Dump is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Are you ready for amazing golf at one of the best courses in Southern California and to be part of raising money for an incredible cause? It's time for the 4th annual Give Back Golf Classic, Friday, August 29th at the stunning Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda, benefiting the Folds of Honor Foundation. Folds of Honor, they have a mission to empower deserving military families with educational support and opportunities. Register to play now at blackgoldgolf.com/FOH. Plus, there are still sponsorship opportunities to be part of this amazing event. blackgoldgolf.com/FOH.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our zesty dragon fruit mango lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. only at Waba Grill.
Upgrade your learning experience during Dell Technologies Back to School event with AI PCs like the Dell 14 Plus featuring an Intel Core Ultra processor starting at $749.99. Supercharge your studies with features like real-time notes transcription, AI accelerated hardware to run multiple apps without slowing down, extended battery life, and more. That's the power of new AI PCs with Intel inside. Discover a smarter way to learn at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
Yeah.
Bang. What up?
Hulk Hogan is dead at 71. I'm going to bring you a bill.
Please do. I want to see this.
I'm going to bring you a
Okay,
bill.
and then I looked it up. It's like between, depending on your dentist, 300 and 1,000.
See?
What was the low end?
300.
We could crowdsource
I don't think
that.
your dentist is going to be the low one.
I don't either. Crowdsource that? Is that what it is? Crowdsourcing.
Yeah.
GoFundMe for Travis.
GoFundMe.
Teeth whitening.
Just to be very clear, I am not the needy one. I'm not doing it.
We machines at the mall. You can get it done for like $7.
Really? I can do it for you. Pay me the $1,000.
Whiteout.
Yeah.
Talk about bits from comedians with whatever thing yesterday, the Lachlan guy that
Yeah,
we're talking about. Anyway, there's a bit from a comedian that I love that he gets drunk, and he doesn't get drunk a lot, but he gets drunk, and he just will do the weirdest GoFundMes and just fulfill them. He's like, Joe in Ohio wants to get a hot tub. Boom, $250.
That's very funny.
Wow.
That's a good. That's very funny. I like that. Ooh, happy birthday to Jennifer Lopez, who turns 56 years old.
J-Lo. What is she up to in marriages now?
Well, like
Thanos.
Five.
Thanos? Did you say Thanos?
He's collecting rings.
Oh, my God. I've never heard that. Oh, stop the show. That is the greatest ever.
She was married to Ben Affleck 14 times.
Yeah, okay.
She was married to A-Rod 7 times. She just,
I don't think she was ever married to A-Rod. She was
close
engaged
enough.
to A-Rod.
Yeah.
Close enough. Same
Got a
thing.
ring.
Okay, here's the full marriage of J-Lo, because A-Rod was the fiance. Ben Affleck, Mark Anthony, Chris Judd, and Ojani Noah.
Oh, 4.
Yes.
Okay.
And then was
one more
engaged
stone.
a fifth
And then done.
Yeah. Good. Let's get this over with.
Wow.
Amelia Earhart, wherever she is, would be celebrating a birthday today.
I mean, I think we all feel like we know. She crash landed, and I think they found remains.
Human remains or plane remains?
No, human, like that she was eaten by crabs or something like that.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Did they ever find her airplane?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
She crash landed. I'm sure that happened.
Or she's living somewhere and kept the greatest secret.
She's off with Princess Diana and Tupac.
Who was
and
the guy
Michael
that jumped
Jackson?
out of the plane in the 70s that they
D.B.
never found?
Cooper.
D.B. Cooper.
D.B.
Yeah,
Cooper.
she's with D.B. Cooper
He's
somewhere.
off with the
By
money.
the way, that story's awesome.
Yes. I know.
Em, do you know the story about
believe
D.B.
it.
Cooper?
Yes.
D.B. Cooper hijacked a plane in Portland, Oregon, and got all the other passengers off the plane on the runway, forced the pilot to take the plane up into the air with the ransom that he insisted on. And as the plane was over the forest in the Pacific Northwest, he opened the back hatch and jumped out. They never found him.
Never found him.
They
Yes.
never found the money. They never found the guy. They never found the he got away with it.
Feels like a lot of work.
Yeah,
Does.
But it worked. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
And he looked a little like they have the FBI drawing.
D.B. Cooper. Yeah.
He looks a little like Don Draper.
He does.
He looks
does.
a little bit like John Hamm, and it's one of those.
But the thing too is John Hamm also just looks like a handsome brunette man.
Yeah, but he got away with it.
It should be a movie.
He's with Amelia Earhart.
Of
They're
course.
living their life in wherever it is they
Hugh, what's his name? Not Hugh Hefner. The other rich guy. Way back in the day.
Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes. Wasn't she in that movie? Didn't they date? Didn't she date?
Amelia Earhart?
I think so. Am I right?
I've never heard that. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong.
I don't
Okay.
know. That's awesome.
Maybe
if it
I'm wrong.
happened.
Maybe I'm conflating.
He
Never
did-
mind.
I know Howard Hughes built the Spruce Goose.
Yes.
I know that he was a germaphobe and he was very rich.
Yes,
That's what I know
There's
about
a
Howard Hughes.
picture, it looks like, I guess, with both.
Well, they
Yeah,
were
I
both
think-
like aviation pioneers,
Yes,
so
yes.
they had common interests.
Of course.
Speaking of Don Draper, Elizabeth Moss's birthday, her 43rd birthday. She's star of Mad Men as Peggy.
Yeah, she's
and
in
then
a lot of good
also
stuff.
The Handmaid's Tale that just ended this year. But I think by far Peggy Olson is my #1 favorite TV character of all time.
She's great.
I
Great
love Peggy
character.
Olson. I feel like I am Peggy Olson, and she's incredible.
Yeah, no, she's a really good actor. She was in The West Wing. She was Zoe Bartlett in
she
The West
was.
Wing when she was a kid. She was like a teenager, I think, when she was
She
in
was
that
in the
thing.
reboot of The Invisible Man, that
Oh.
that movie.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the rebooted
Oh.
movie that came
Yeah.
in like 2019.
Speaking of West Wing, Kristen Chenoweth turns 57 today. She was in it as well. She's been in a million. She's 4 feet tall and she's got this ginormous voice. Like she's this
big booming voice.
classic singer.
She sang the Star Spangled Banner, I think, in the finals because she's from OKC.
Okay.
She's also my sorority sister.
Oh, yeah? Is
Shout
she
out
a
Gamma
UVA?
Phi. No.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like a Gamma Phi Beta.
We talked about him earlier today. Barry Bonds celebrating. How old do you think Barry Bonds is?
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Okay. Barry Bonds is 61 years old today.
Wow.
He still looks
I
really
bet he could
good.
still hit.
Dude, he looks really good.
I bet he could
He's
still
a
hit.
little heavier, a little bit, little thicker, but he still looks strong.
What do you think his hat size is?
40.
Totally right. Right. I think Cam Newton's hats would fit his head. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, Cam Newton would have to specially design a hat. Yeah. Look, I know that the baggage on Barry is, we don't need to go over it, but my oh my. If you got to see it, you know what we're talking about. It was like nothing else. It was like nothing else.
What happens with Pete Rose now that he's gone?
I think he'll go in.
Okay. I think that might be how it happens for some guys.
I think they're all going to go in eventually. Yes. Some of them will take the you got to die first Pete Rose route.
Right.
But I do think that it's stupid to have a Hall of Fame and not have Barry Bonds and Pete Rose and Roger Clemens and Alex Rodriguez in it. It's like, what are we doing?
You can't tell the story of baseball without him.
You're telling me Alex Rodriguez isn't one of the greatest baseball players of all time? Like, what are we doing?
Yes.
This is stupid.
Of course he was.
This is really stupid. Karl Malone turned 62 today.
Karl Malone's one word.
We don't talk about Karl Malone very often.
Malone.
Yeah, we kind of just blow past that.
As far as power forwards.
Yeah, he's a great basketball player.
Yes.
Yeah. This is one of my all-time favorite things because it involves one of my all-time favorite athletes ever, George Brett. George Brett is my favorite non-Fernando baseball player of all time.
No.
Today was the Pine Tar home run game.
No, was it really?
Yeah, where and my favorite part, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, George Brett hits a home run off of Goose Gossage and goes around the bases, comes to the dugout, sits down, and Billy Martin, who was the manager of the Yankees at the time, comes out and is talking with the umpire, and you see the umpire kind of going, kind of listening, kind of going, oh, okay. The next thing you know, they've got George Brett's bat.
Measuring.
And they're measuring it up against the plate. And the pine tar had exceeded the area where it was allowed to go.
Right, by a little bit.
By a little bit, and they call George Brett out, and as George Brett tells the story, he's sitting in the dugout going, if they call me out, I'm going to go kill somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And that's as close as I've ever seen to a player fist fighting an umpire.
He snapped.
Yeah, he went absolutely crazy.
Ape blank, yes.
And have you heard him tell the story about why he was so happy that happened?
No.
That he went from being the guy that couldn't play in the World Series because of hemorrhoids to the guy that hit the Pine Tar home run.
Right.
Yeah,
it
erased the hemorrhoid thing.
You're right. It totally did.
Yeah.
That's right. George Brett and hemorrhoids. That was a thing.
And now he's one of the great players of all time, and he's the guy that told the story in spring training about eating bad crab in Las Vegas. And if you haven't heard that story, go on YouTube and Google the following words. George Brett poop pants.
No.
Settle in for 5 minutes and you will not stop laughing.
Some things I don't need to hear the conclusion to.
DeMarco, he is so good at telling the story. It's so funny.
I don't want to hear it.
It's just
That's
amazing.
Disgusting. Oh my God.
Saving Private Ryan was released today in 1998.
I can watch it every day.
It's really good.
I love that. There's
I don't
so
know if
many
I could
little
watch,
things.
Yeah, it's terrific.
Yes, there's a part and it has no dialogue and barely has any sound. It's Matt Damon, like curled up in a fetal position, just screaming.
Yeah,
it just
right at the end.
Right at the end,
yeah.
And it happens a few times through the movie where you see little things like that. It takes you out of the story and it feels real to you.
It feels incredibly real.
It does, absolutely.
Yeah. It's not like It's not one of those things to have on in the background. You got to watch it, and you got to feel it, and you got to experience it, and it's a lot.
What's his name? Upham.
Yeah,
the guy that doesn't come up when I will hate him for life.
Yeah,
yes,
two things
didn't show up
about the role Matt Damon played as Private Ryan. One is that this came out before Good Will Hunting. This was before he was a big deal. Like this is
that right?
A year before Good Will Hunting, so he was basically an unknown.
That's why they cast him. Yeah.
Matt Damon, because right after this, he became huge. It also was almost Noah Wyle.
Oh,
Noah Wyle was originally offered the role of Private Ryan, but he declined due to scheduling conflicts with
he doing
ER?
ER? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So then it turned into
That
Matt
changed the
Damon,
movie.
who plays the iconic role.
Matt Damon's great in that role. I'm a huge Matt Damon fan. Noah Wyle could have done that
You
role.
think so?
Yeah, Noah Wyle is a good actor.
You think he could have played that?
I do. Because he's a good actor, and he can be vulnerable, and he can be, like you're saying, terrified. You
got to sell me on the fact that you don't want to go home.
I could buy that.
Okay.
Damon was the perfect choice, obviously, but yeah, I could see that.
And the old guy they got to play the old Damon looks just like him.
Looked
Wow.
a little bit like him.
Yes.
The first 25 minutes of that movie is
Wait, I misspoke.
too much.
It came out right before it. So
Yeah.
Good Will Hunting came out right before, so he was cast
Okay.
So
before Good Will Hunting happened. So
they cast him as an unknown, and then he
does
became
Good Will Hunting, gets the Oscar, and then is Private Ryan in a small
Remember Miami Vice? Same thing. It was a Colin Farrell movie with Jamie Foxx, and then he won the Academy Award, and they flipped everything.
Yeah. That
usually how it goes.
It's funny when you first said Miami Vice. I went to Don Johnson.
Oh, the other one,
the other guy.
The
I went
movie.
to the TV show.
The movie, yes.
Another famous baseball moment when Red Sox catcher Jason Varitek and Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez fought at Fenway Park. The Red Sox going to score 3 runs in the ninth off Mariano Rivera, 2-run homer by Bill Miller at the time, and that was when Varitek stood up. Looked at him. They jawed at each other for half a second, and then Varitek just slugged him in the face.
Right.
Yeah.
I was never a Varitek fan, though.
I liked that part.
Did you like that part? Okay.
I did. Alex Rodriguez was one of those guys we were all hoping was going to get punched in the face.
He needed a punch in the face, but
yeah.
I never was a Varitek fan. Never. Never. He was always the enemy to me.
If he were on your team, you would have loved him.
I'm sure, but he was on their team.
He was one of those guys. Like he's one of those. I hate that guy, but I wish you were on my team.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm with you, but God, I couldn't stand him.
I get it. National days today. National drive-through day today.
National
drive-through,
like drive-through food.
In and out.
Yeah.
National drive. That's what we need.
They will hand you a bag of hot, salty food right through the side of the building.
I told you if I was running for
Didn't you
president.
abolish?
If I was running for president, I'd keep them all open, just no drive-throughs. Yeah. If you want it, you got to work for it, just a little bit. You're making it too easy. You're making it way too easy.
They give it to you. You don't even have to just pull right through. Here's a 5,000 bag of salt and fat, and go enjoy yourself. Right. 5,000 calories. You didn't even have to stop your car.
So, have you ever gone through a drive-through, parked in the lot, eaten the food, and gone back again?
No.
Okay. So
I have gone through the drive-through and parked in the lot and eaten it.
Okay, and never gone back? That was good.
The closest I've ever gotten to, and I'm not going to tell the whole story again. I've told it a million times. The closest I've ever gotten to was in college one night. We went to this place called Freebirds that sold these giant burritos, and I'm talking this long, this fat.
Yeah.
Big burritos. Took down it's called a Chicken Super Monster. Me and my buddy, teammate Chris Johnson, we go and we eat these huge burritos. We're walking out, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. We've had a full day.
Okay, yeah.
We're walking out. We look at CJ's bigger than me. CJ's like 6'5", 240. He's a big dude in college. And right across the street was a Subway. And I'm like, man, believe it or not, I think I could go across the street and get a sandwich and kind of like, like that. And he goes, are you into that too?
No
and
way.
I said, yeah, kind of.
Kindred spirit.
Walked across the street and got giant sandwiches.
You dang right.
So I could do that. National
Best
Cousins Day, National Tequila Day, and
Primo.
National Intern Day.
Huh?
Primo.
How many cousins do you have?
A lot.
How many?
A lot.
I have 36.
36 cousins? I
Anybody
think I
could be
might
my
be,
cousin.
yeah.
I have 33.
I think I'm close. I
Yeah.
think I may have like 40.
First
like
cousins.
a lot of cousins.
First cousins.
Yeah, we
So
have a lot of kids.
your parents have a lot of
1,
siblings?
2, 3, 4. Yes.
Yeah.
There's 7 from my grandparents.
Okay.
So I have
Mom or dad's side?
dad.
Okay.
And that's just the dad side. And
Yeah.
then there's mom's side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me count. Yes, I'm glad you said that. Over 30. I have to count.
So
A lot.
My mom is one of 9.
Yes.
And my dad was one of 5.
Old school, right?
So
that's the way it used to be.
You get a lot of cousins
And
like that.
My parents are both one of 5s, and
Yeah.
they both have large families,
Yes.
large amount of kids.
I meet people that they're the only child and they have one other cousin.
So
it shocks me.
Susan has 2.
Really?
Yeah, Susan's got 2. Her dad was an only child, and her mom had one brother who had 2 kids.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
2 kids, and my family goes, "That's it."
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. That's all you get.
Yeah, that's two's a good
That's
number.
all you
I
get.
got 3, and that's great
That's
too.
it,
But,
yes.
10,
bro.
You might have 40, but you would talk to like 8 of them. You know?
I like.
Do you? We're all in the chat. We talked.
I like 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you might have a ton, but you
I'm the oldest, and
Are you the oldest cousin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a cousin that's I think 16.
You have a cousin that's 16. That makes sense.
You said tequila too? National
Yeah,
tequila?
National Tequila Day.
Ñejo or extra ñejo for me.
Blanco.
Nice.
Back to cousins real quickly. I see my cousins regularly. I see my cousins. I'm going to see them next week. I'm going to go to Hilton Head next week. And so I see my cousins every year at Hilton Head. And I kind of like to make a point to see them and like
Couzos.
keep them in my life in some way, shape, or form. And like I see my that's my mom's side. My dad's side, they live like 30 minutes from us. And we used to, I didn't go to preschool technically as a kid. I went to my grandma school, and they were all there, my cousins. And so we had like cousins,
God, way more.
basically. And so I grew up with them as my siblings.
How many books are you going to read in Hilton Head?
I'm going to pack 3, and one's going to be in my Kindle. And
Okay.
so max 4, unless I buy another one when I'm there.
I know that's a goal of yours when you go on those trips.
I try to read like one a day.
Yeah.
Almost.
Can you get through a whole one in a day?
I can't.
Can you take down 400
gotta be a
pages
good
in
book.
a day?
I can. And most of the books I'm bringing are around like 400,
Yeah.
maybe some 300 pagers. But like I wake up, I make breakfast, I go to the beach. I'm there from like 10 a.m. to like 2 p.m. I go to the pool, and I'm there from like 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
I love to read, but I'm good for about 50 pages tops before I'm like, okay, I gotta go do something else.
Start snoozing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't fall asleep.
Oh,
but I'm
really?
like, I gotta get up and move.
Well, you have to do that with everything.
Books on tape.
You can't sit
Yeah.
for very
books
long.
on tape.
I used to do that when I was driving a lot, and
Yeah.
now podcasts have kind of replaced
Oh,
that.
okay.
And yeah, that's how it goes. Little Super Cross Talk coming up next.
Are we ready? It is the Mason and Ireland 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday night at Hollywood Park Casino.
Good afternoon.
HPC, go to playhpc.com or follow them on social at playhpc. Saturday night, tickets have been sold out for weeks. You want to win your way in? Listen to Mason and Ireland all week long. They've got Mason and Ireland 21st birthday trivia. If you win, you win a pair of tickets in to Saturday night's private event at HPC. Party, party, oh party! With Mason and Ireland to celebrate their 21st birthday. Listen for your chance to win all week long on Mason and Ireland right here on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Cap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
USC football is more than a game. It's tradition, pride, and unforgettable Saturdays in the Coliseum. Be there for every kickoff, every touchdown, and every unforgettable moment this season. Secure your football season tickets today and lock in the best seats, exclusive fan benefits, and memories that last a lifetime. Don't miss out. We need you in the stands. Visit USCTrojans.com or call 213-740-GO-SC.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Real men don't bite their nails. They get them buffed and admired. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $30 on an indulgent 2-hour mani-pedi combo at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Pointer Sisters, live August 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Jeep Gladiator and $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers tomorrow. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
John, what time is English 432 happening today? You got a very professorial look going on.
Because tonight Mason and I are taking Brian and Emily
to Felix. Have you ever been to Felix?
I have not.
No. I was there one time.
It might be the best restaurant in L.A.
Okay.
It is in Venice, right by Mason's house. It's a famous chef.
Brian and Emily?
Brian and Emily, Mason and I at Felix tonight.
Wow. Nice.
So I dressed Felix appropriate.
Yes.
Okay. What is the cuisine?
Yeah,
at
what is
Felix?
the I'm trying to remember. It's Italian, right?
They make the pasta right in front of you in a pasta in a like their pasta studio is like our studio, so you're watching them through the glass, and then so they make it from scratch and then deliver it to the table.
Would it be offensive if I ate something other than pasta?
No, but you should eat some pasta. Like get like a appetizer, or I'll get something for you.
Yeah.
And no, you do not have
to ravioli, man.
Because here's what's going on. Like I have not. I'm.
You don't
like,
want to carb up?
I'm super conscious of this weekend and the big PPP, private podcast party.
Yeah.
So I'm like I want to go in there. I want to go in there feeling.
You want to go in there looking like skinny Luca?
Like lean Luca. I want to be like lean Luca Saturday night.
You want to be LL for the Triple P?
Yeah. So I may. Yeah, exactly. So I may get the salmon and try a little pasta on the side.
Okay.
That's the way to play it. Just you have to try the pasta, take a couple of bites, but everything there is off the charts.
Yeah.
There's like I have a hookup, but there's like a 5-month waiting list
What's
to
it
get
called
in there.
again?
Felix, like Felix the cat.
Felix, okay.
Felix.
I'm excited.
I can't do 2 bites of pasta. I'm either eating a ginormous bowl of it.
Oh,
or
I will
none
have.
of it.
I will have
right.
a ginormous bowl of it with a bunch of other stuff in it.
Yeah.
It'll either be chicken or seafood or something.
By the way, I made a determination too for this dinner. Now I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be straight for this dinner. Well, I mean straight. You know,
you might gummy up, but
no, I'm not going to gummy up. I'm not going to.
Okay.
But I am going to take a Waymo because I don't like the parking down there in Abercrombie. So I'm going to take a Waymo.
Smart.
So I will pull up and get out of this car from the future. And John, you still have not taken one.
I have not.
It is so.
I'm
cool.
tempted to go park at your house and take the Waymo with you.
Do it.
Go for it.
Do it.
But
Yes, it is, that way you've got a companion during the.
okay, I'll text you later.
Okay.
I might.
That's funny.
Tell me what time you're ordering the
Okay.
Waymo. I might do it.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
What is
cool.
your objection? Because I haven't done it.
There's
either.
no driver.
There-
that is the objection.
It's a good objection.
It's a It's a driverless car.
Okay.
So what? Now, by the way, let's say you do get in a wreck in the drive. Unlikely.
Okay.
But let's say you get in a wreck. What do you do?
Sue Google.
Get out of the car.
Yeah.
Sue Google. They are owned by Google.
Yeah. And then what if my car, my Waymo, hits the other car and causes injuries to them?
You're not liable for that.
You're not liable.
Yeah, but I gotta help them. I gotta call the ambulance.
You
and-
just press the button in the thing that says "in case of emergency," and then
Yes.
All right.
I think
I think I am gonna
Come out of the bushes.
I think
Jump out. The
I
Google
think I am
ninjas
gonna
show
park
up.
at your house and take the Waymo.
That'd be
Good.
good.
I think that would be cool.
Have you-
Please videotape that.
Have you gotten on
No,
one?
not yet. I'm getting close though.
Yeah,
Getting
I see
close.
them more and more.
I don't have a reason to take a Waymo, but it's coming. Yeah.
So do you have to? Is it its own app? How you summon?
Yeah,
like
it's
an
just
Uber,
the
right?
Waymo app. And
Yeah.
And you don't have to tip, obviously.
No tips.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Who
there's
you
a-
tipping?
They
Right.
give you the price up front. You know when you press the button that it tells you it's going to cost this amount, $12. It's generally cheaper than an Uber, even not including the tip.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I sold my mother-in-law on that. I told her it was cheaper because she takes Uber everywhere.
Yeah,
I said, it's actually cheaper. She's
By the
like,
way,
"Oh,
Well, you know,
really?"
Lyft is cheaper than Uber too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cheap
but you
as-
usually get janky cars with.
Well, but you can
Yeah.
you can
Describe
request
janky.
you can request. They give you like 6 options, and
Okay.
one of the options is you can get a newer car,
non-janky.
Yes.
Non-janky vehicle.
or you can get a SUV if you want to. And sometimes the newer cars and the SUVs on Lyft are still cheaper than the cheapest car on Uber.
Yeah.
So I have them both. I do not have the Waymo app yet. Mace has 3. I have 1 or 2.
Did you ever stumble into an Uber with a shared ride?
Yeah,
No.
one time, and last time I've done it.
You mean
I
somebody's
would
in the
literally
car?
not get.
I was
the car.
really bummed out.
I would not get in the car.
I was at the Olympics in 2016 in Rio, and I ordered an Uber, and I accidentally ordered a shared Uber. And there were 2 Olympic athletes that
kidding.
got into the Uber with
got
me.
lucky.
And we went to the village, and then we went over here,
That'd
and then
be
we went to
kinda fun.
It was actually kind of
Were
cool.
they American athletes?
There was a Brazilian swimmer and a Brazilian diver.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
And did they speak English?
They spoke a little bit of English,
So
so
you
we
did-
did have some.
okay.
Yeah. So I got a little,
here's a great
insight.
rideshare story. So I used to work with this guy at KCAL named Seth Shore. Great guy. He was our finance guy, did everything, and he was a huge soccer fan. So one year he went to the Women's World Cup in South Korea.
Okay.
And he says that he got over there and there's all these really cool, Mace, you probably did this for a couple of Olympics, really cool trams that take you to all the different stadiums.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You just go to the tram stop, and it'll get, so he's looking at his map, and he's like, okay, I'm going to watch this game, and then I'm going over to this other game, and he goes to the tram stop, and he's sitting there, and there's a guy 2 seats over waiting for the tram, but it's just the two of them sitting there. And finally he looks at him a couple times and goes, I'm sorry, but are you Phil Anschutz?
Oh,
like one of the richest guys in L.A. And he goes, yeah. He goes, are you from L.A.? He goes, I am, but I'm a little stunned that I'm at a tram stop
in Korea
with you. And Anschutz looks at him and goes, oh, I take it everywhere. It's the greatest. And you go, and it just like Mace always tells the story about how Warren Buffett has a 20-year-old car. He doesn't buy new shoes.
He's lived in that same house since he was 3.
And
that kind of
Phil
stuff.
Anschutz is apparently the same way. He has more money than God. He owns AEG.
Yeah.
But he's smart with money. So he was just taking the tram to all the different venues.
I have heard the Warren Buffett car thing before.
Yeah.
What do you mean he doesn't buy new shoes?
He doesn't buy.
He gets them resold.
Yeah.
Resold.
So they take a look at your shoes. Yeah. When they start to get worn, he takes them to a shoe guy.
A cobbler.
Yeah.
A cobbler, yes.
He has his
shoe guy
shoes cobbled.
refurbishes and resoles them, and instead of spending $300 for a new pair of shoes, he spends $50 and keeps his old shoes.
Kind of smart.
That's what makes rich people rich people.
Yes, they know how not to spend money.
Yes. What's the look on you? Have a very constipated look on your face.
Trev, I used to, when I was on TV, a lot more than I am now, I used to buy these shoes from Italy called Santonis.
I know those.
You can look them up. They're very fancy. And they're very expensive.
Are they like Skechers? Like I have Skechers. Is
No.
it the same kind of
No,
thing?
like
for your shoes.
For a pair of loafers, Santoni loafers that are nice back in the day, I'm 20, 30 years old, you'd pay $400.
Oh my God.
So every time the soles wore out, I would take them to my shoe guy. He would resole the Santonis. It would cost me about $35, and they'd last me another 5 years.
Okay.
And so it made
Smart.
perfect
And now
sense.
he has a compound in Idaho. See?
There you go.
Resole your shoes.
Trav, I'm living the high life in Idaho because I don't buy new shoes.
The secret
you
to
go.
financial independence is cobblers.
Resoling your shoes.
Say that again, Em?
ABC, always be cobbler.
I got
Oh
the
my
exact
God.
same thing.
Exactly.
I understand congratulations are in order.
What are they in order for?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just was told.
Because we're going to Felix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Resole.
All right. Well, congratulations
thank
on your
you.
Felix and your resold Italian.
Killer.
There you go. I'm having a good day.
Yeah.
Constipated.
You had a very constipated look on your face. It was just like,
That's not my constipated
oh,
look.
is it? You have a different look? Check with
That's
Susan on that
Super
look.
Rockstar. We'll talk to you tomorrow.